Okay.
You know what time it is. Min to Max 20. We're back. We're playing D&D. We're hanging. Thankfully, Winnie the Pooh got deported, and Cameron is now here in the flesh. So we have him with us on actual cams, thankfully. I don't think deported was the right word, but that's all right. He's gone, so.
Back
But
to the 100
He
acre
was in
wood.
San Fran not long ago, so.
Back to the 100-acre wood.
Back to, 100 acres is where he's living now. But yeah, we're just going to be continuing our journey to the Outskirts arc. And so without further ado, I'm going to pass it back to Nathan to maybe hit us with a recap, and we can just dive right in.
All right. So last we left off, I guess to start, our group has arrived just on the outskirts of city of Guarden, traveling with the large caravan. But now that has arrived at its destination, now everyone is scattering off to do what they seem to fit their goals. And our group had gone up to the gates, walking through the pop-up market that was there to effectively greet everyone, before Hadhod decided that he has some rotting wares that he needs to sell. And so he finds someone selling meats and inquires where he might be able to sell some. And he gets directed to the right to the butchery next to the Windy Wisp, who is curious, is curious about his meat, given that it is not infected with various things that have been rising in the past year or so. And after that, he goes to the tanner to find that he's also noticing similar things. And while that is happening, we had Valroy, Solomon, and Buell. They had gone into the tavern while Hadhod was conducting business, where they ordered around and met with some researchers doing research in the Doral Woods to the north. And they had agreed to be a bit of an escort for them in the coming days. And then, curiously, someone had approached Valroy and Buell, wondering about his knowledge in automatons, because he perceived Buell to be an automaton. And he was inquiring as to whether they would be able to help him with something currently undisclosed. Before making plans with him for the following day and leaving. And we left off with it was Valroy just outside of the tavern after Buell drove those guys out.
Yep. Good. Hey, he's an aspiring bard.
Those very sad guys just wanted to have a drink alone in the corner before Buell so rudely played his.
So graciously imparted his musical talents upon their ears. Yes.
Yes.
Well, don't be fucking sad then.
Never asked him to stop.
And finally we had left off with Valroy proclaiming that they finally figured out what they're going to be doing today.
Hell yeah. We jumping in?
Yeah, we're jumping right in.
All right, sounds good. So what do you say? You joining us, Hadhod?
I don't really have anything better to do.
Perfect. Well, seems that we have an accord then. I'm gonna go back inside. I'll go ahead and. What's up?
Plus this place stinks.
My friend, that is you. You are what stinks.
I'd rather smell a vile Natch's goose sack for eternity than be here.
Excuse. I look up to Beal as I'm like sitting next to Hadhod.
I eat a good berry.
Pops another good berry.
I'm gonna stand up. And just well, alrighty then. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything coordinated with. I guess since they said in 2 days' time or so, they'll be heading back out into the woods. So I guess we'll just be hanging around in the meantime. But
yes, I I will go with you.
Perfect.
I assume you will need a guide.
Well, I mean, considering I grew up in the large city of Zadash, and I mean there aren't too many woods in the nearby area, I would suppose that you'll probably be good company out there for sure.
You look like one of those pompous fools that wandered around the woods. Gets lost.
Oh, bold of you to proclaim such a thing. I'll have you know that
Am I wrong?
No, I mean,
Am I wrong?
you're like half right, but I would say that you got to give credit where credit is due. I know my way around at least in some capacity, but I will give you credit. I'm halfway there, I'd say. So you're half right. But I don't think I had the pleasure. I'm gonna go ahead and start walking kind of cautiously, slowly over to your bear and kind of stick my hand out for her to smell. So my hand. I don't think I've met your beautiful creature here. You said, what was her name again?
Old Bertha. Call her Old Bertha.
Old Bertha. She's not gonna eat me, is she?
No, you go ahead. She doesn't bite.
All right, I'm gonna go over and kind of just extend my hand out just a bit so to get some go ahead.
Unless I tell her to, I'll laugh.
I'm gonna stop and be like, I'll look and see if there's any indication that you're gonna say something. And
There's no indication.
I'll go to kind of put my hand next to her face so she can either sniff my hand, or if she just doesn't do anything, I'll try to just pet her head briefly.
You hear a gasp from a nearby corner of the street. Someone's like warily peeking, seeing you near the bear.
I'm gonna side glance and
They're
smirk.
just staring.
And then they duck back behind the.
I pay them no heed.
I'm gonna pet Bertha a couple times, and then I'll stand back up and say, "Well, I guess are you sleeping out here, Hat Hot? I feel like you'd be the type to just not reside indoors."
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess that's one less room we'll need. Well,
Is it so it's just like a plains, right? There's no like woods nearby.
No, not immediately nearby.
I have to travel a ways.
Yeah, it'll be at least several miles to any sort of wood.
Hmm. All right. We're meeting them in 2 days.
yes.
Damn, I kind of want to fuck off to the woods, but
Bro, since that's what the party. Sen's gonna go find out the reason, come back to the researchers. Mission already completed.
all right.
You
Well,
already completed the side quest.
are you all gonna stay here?
I'm gonna look over to Beal and say, I believe so.
You do have additional business.
Me?
Sol or Valroy and
Yeah.
Gil.
I guess tomorrow. Yeah, we're staying here tonight. In the morning, some sweaty man approached me and Beal and was saying that his employer was interested in automatons, as they say, and so he assumed that Beal was an automaton. I guess in some capacity he is correct. So we're gonna go ahead and meet him in the morning. But he's back.
I'm sorry about that.
You're fine.
Why was he sweaty?
He seemed particularly nervous to be discussing anything. He didn't want to really allude to what his master or his employer was looking for in terms of answers. But I guess we'll find out tomorrow. So.
Then maybe it's best to not meet with them.
Well, Beal said they looked nice, and I trust Beal, so.
Just gonna stare at you.
Hey, fortune favors the bold, my friend. I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back inside.
All right. You re-enter and
Are you following me, Beal, or are you gonna stay outside?
I didn't know I was outside. I didn't come with you outside.
Oh, I think that was when your mic died. I think is when you cut out. So I just
yeah.
assumed you followed me outside.
Oh,
All
no,
murdered.
yeah, I thought I was inside.
Oh,
so
I'll mutter to myself, many a dead men were once bold. And then I start playing the flute.
Oh, you play, and I'm gonna stay outside.
I immediately stopped playing. I said,
I
thought
see.
you had further business inside.
I see. I know. I do. And I'm gonna guess.
And then you hear a flute playing softly from outside.
So, Buell, those guys, they had left, and Valroy after them, after you had been playing so generously for them. What would you have been doing for those past few minutes?
I think I would have sat down
At their
somewhere.
table?
At their table. Yeah, why not?
Run a waffle and say thanks.
At their table. He's Buell's excited about the man with the automatons, or the word of the automatons, hoping that they have some word of someone familiar that he can see that maybe has some insight on how he is, on how Buell came to be. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he's gonna be playing with the little straw toy that Valroy gave him. And it just kind of reminds him of himself. How, like, am I just a little toy, or am I?
You're just
I don't know.
you're a big tool. Big toy. Big tool. You're a big toy.
You're a big tool.
Well,
We
it's
shall see.
Freudian slip.
and with that, it is getting towards the evening, is becoming dark as the sun sets, and Hadhod, you begin to sit in more and more of darkness over here because no one is willing to go near to light the lanterns.
Is there like a Grand Central Park?
There is the center of town, the town square, but it is very much a circle.
Was there like trees? Does anyone have a garden I could be any?
You could wander around if you don't wish to ask anyone.
I feel like I'll wander around for a good place to stay.
And what does that look like?
A tree.
Any sort of tree?
Any sort of like not alleyway filled with piss.
Most alleyways here aren't usually filled with piss. Most people here are here very specifically for a reason. So people
They're
don't usually
well-to-do.
end up here. So there's not a
They're
lot
not-
of just vagrants and
So if they have a reason to be here, they don't piss.
Not in the alleys.
Usually they have. Usually if they have a reason to be here, they
Are
they have their own
respectable?
place.
Okay. All right,
So
fair
you won't-
enough.
It will be difficult
Um,
to find some place too dirty for you.
In that case, I'll just stay in the alleyway of the tavern. But someone like kicks me out.
All right. And so you get set up in there. People walking by slowly, less and less as things get dark. There's still that little bit of light sifting through from the streets, from where people do finally lit the lanterns. But other than that, nothing until you decide to bed down. Solomon, you were still inside talking with the researchers?
Yeah.
Yup.
Oh, let me turn your camera back on. There we go. Is there anything else you wish to ask them or talk to them about until you decide to turn in?
Yeah, I want to ask. I'm gonna. My dog is losing it, dude. Okay.
Is he on the ceiling?
So, yeah, she's upstairs.
Oh.
I'm a freaking basement dweller, bro.
Oh.
I can hear her through. There's an air vent like right
Oh,
above
no.
my computer, and I
Oh.
can hear her just echoing
Echoing.
through. Anyways, I want
man.
to turn to the most austere-looking, like, I guess, dedicated person. The person who looks like they know the most.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to ask them, like, does any of this culminate in violent behavior in these creatures?
We have heard that this can get dangerous. There's not a lot of like first-hand reports that we have so far. Mostly, it's been from everything we've heard has been from people observing them from a distance. So
Okay.
we mostly just need the protection detail because that sounds like it's a requirement here in the Doralwood.
Back up.
Fair enough. It's dangerous for other reasons.
Yes.
Aw, Junie.
All right, that's at this point, I've just been like half of my notebook is just full of freaking like hastily drawn freaking like stick figure arrow pointing to location of body, and then just a detailed breakdown of big science words I don't understand into words that I do.
All
I
right.
have like this little encyclopedia on the sides, and like, oh, this means like freaking like contusion means cut, things like that, so on and so forth. And
Yeah.
I'm just kind of crappily copying down what they've got.
Just getting you word for word, basically, but in something
Yeah.
you can kind of understand.
At which point,
Alright.
I'm gonna come back in and sit back at the table briefly.
And they were very glad to explain things to you and have someone as intrigued in this as they might be,
Okay.
whether for different reasons or not.
All right. Well, gentlemen, I think I will retire for the night, and I appreciate your cooperation. I will see you, in the morning?
No, in two days, 2 mornings from
Today?
now.
Okay.
Yes, that's what we said,
In front
right?
of, yeah,
Okay.
in front of, just in front of here.
I'm at one of these tables, wherever we end up getting.
All right. So I will retire. My pocket is lighter because I spent like 10% of everything I freaking own on that dinner covering everybody. I'm pretty upset about that. My guy's a hermit. He's not well off, but he has to have his elder's pride. So he's gonna end it on a positive note there.
All right. And Valroy, you said you were gonna come in and sit down.
Well, I'm just gonna come over and kind of just like not slam my elbows, but slide my elbows on the table and look to the 4 individuals and say, "You're all in luck. It looks like we have 5 for your protection detail, 4 humanoids and 1 bear. So I think we're pretty good to go."
They look at each other with surprise and all right. Maybe we will survive this after all.
Oh,
And they're looking at each other, just nodding.
if my friend's accordion strike was any sort of precursor for what will be
He
occurring
reaches up
there's a big old lump.
Yeah.
Listen, your faith is
Cartoonish
well put.
lump.
Yeah, it's like pulsing. Your faith is well put, my friends. Do not fear. We will see you in 2 days. And actually, has anyone seen my compatriot?
Are you? Which are you talking about? Sullivan?
No, the
Talking
one with the
about-
pointy hat. The one with the mask and the pointy hat.
They all look around. Oh, him over there in the corner.
Ah, yes, exactly. Solomon, what is your plan for the eve? Are you going to be betting individually, or do you want to cut costs and double up?
The second one sounds better. I'm kind of short on money at the moment.
Let's do that then. Well, I'll see what Buell wants to do, and then I'll be back
Why
over.
are
And
you
we-
licking the maid?
I think if you want to, and I'll actually throw over to Solomon. I'll throw him over. Ooh, I don't know how much it costs. Hopefully not more than this. I'm gonna throw him over 2 gold, and say, hey, you paid for dinner, but I'll pay for lodging. No worries.
All right, fair enough.
All right. I don't know where that'll be, but I'm gonna go talk to Buell, and then we'll figure it out. I guess for now 1 room, and then if we need to get another, then I'll coordinate that. But
All right. So, by the way, my guy's got like a giant freaking rucksack on. Like he's got like everything he needs in there.
The
Like,
size of
he's
him.
got-
It's an average sized backpack, but
Oh,
it's
it's like-
got he's got his bedrolls and stuff like that, so he's completely okay with just sleeping on the floor or something because he's got like a loofah, He's got like a bedroll. He's got freaking like
Blow up
he's just got,
mattress.
like the works. Yeah, cot. It's just man's ready. And so yeah, so he'll take the money and go to the whatever the front desk, the
Okay, yeah.
and then basically just arrange their rooms for the night.
Yeah, so you head up to the bar, and off to the side there is someone sitting in like more of a booth type thing. With just shelves and shelves of just papers and books. And she says, "Oh, could I get you a room? Is for
Yeah, does one room work for 5?
that would be tight, but I don't. Well, we won't stop you unless you cause a ruckus."
All right. How many beds to a room?
There's 2 beds.
And he'll mull it over in his head. He'll think about the fact we have me, a bear, and a skeleton, and deductive reasoning. There's effectively one human and one dwarf that he can think of that'll need a bed, and he'll be like, "That'll work out. Thank you. How much?"
That would be 7 silver.
All right. So he'll pay from that, and then he'll return Valroy the remaining money.
Well, hey, yo, get 2 days because we have to be here 2 days.
Oh yeah, my bad. Okay, so I give him 6 silver back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
6 silver, 43. I'm gonna talk to Deal whenever you're done.
Alright.
Is it my turn?
And so you have your rooms, Solomon?
I retire.
Or your single room? And, alright. And so you go ahead up the stairs, go down the hall towards your room.
Oh, and I tell him the room number.
Oh,
beforehand.
yes.
When you
so
give
I
me back
don't
my
leave the
silver.
door
Room-
locked, so,
Room
yeah.
216, let's say.
Write that down.
Is this a big lodge?
It's space is relatively maximized. You
Okay.
you enter in the room and there are 2 beds and not a lot of floor space.
No, but I mean like the lodge itself, like the whole.
Oh yeah, it's pretty sizable.
Okay.
As just square footage wise, and then you go upstairs and the hallway is very narrow,
Okay.
so that they can continue maximizing that space up there. But yeah, the room is definitely cramped.
All right, he's fine with that. He's 4'4".
Yeah. And you're retiring for you're done for the night.
Hmm?
All right. Valroy
I'm gonna go
or
over.
Buell.
I'm gonna go over and sit next to Beal.
Greetings, friend.
Hello. Or how are you enjoying your little gesture to the straw figurine?
Makes me curious.
About
I think
what?
that's good. What I am. No one here seems to like me.
I don't think
What?
it's a matter of liking. I think it's a matter of understanding.
I don't understand either.
Well, I guess that's true.
And that's what we're here to find out.
That is exactly what we're here to find out. Are you going to be? Do you want to reside in the same room, or do you want your own room, or do you want to sleep in the bag?
I think I want to sleep outside, also in the bag.
Oh, okay.
Bill's gotten real fond of the sky. You can get to see the sky you're stuck in the dark for a long time. He likes the open space.
Do you want me to? I know Hadhod and his bear are out there. Do you want me to show you where they are, or are you just gonna find a spot?
I'll find him. I think I'll...
All right. Well, they're in the alleyway next to the inn, so make it easy for you. But just keep an eye out. Make sure that if you need anything, don't hesitate. We're in room 216 upstairs somewhere. I'm gonna go find out. I know Solomon got the room, so. And then just real quick for tomorrow, I know that tomorrow, I know Yeah, I trust your judgment. You seem that sweaty man would seem pretty. I mean, you seem to trust him, and I think that he has some interesting, an interesting lead on maybe finding some things out. But we just got to make sure we stay aware. You know. I mean, I don't know. I know you've been in the bag for some time, but it's funny. I don't know what you remember of the world before, but not everyone is necessarily out for your good. So we just got to make sure we stay guarded in some way.
I just have a good friend that'll protect me.
It's me, right? I'm the friend, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll make sure.
There's another guy in the bag.
Yo, it's my pal Jerry, dude. He's in there with me.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Be on my guard.
Good
night.
You say good night?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already out there in the alley?
As you're hanging out.
Oh yeah.
What?
Well,
Well, actually, Valroy, before I retire,
Mm-hmm.
what are you looking for in this city? I know we came a long way for I know what I want, but I'm not sure. I weren't sure what if I could look out for what you're after as well, just to keep an eye out.
You know, it's funny because I'm not entirely sure what that is. However, it seems that our dwarven individuals, our dwarven friends, it seems that they have some sort of path here. I feel like we're connected some way, and I feel like my journey is with you all. So I guess I'll learn what that is here soon.
We shall follow. Gold that come.
I think we'll be all right. And I think you just, I think figuring out what, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna stand up, just kind of cutting off the sentence, and then, all right, well, I'll see you in the morning, so we can. I guess that what dude's gonna lead us to the manor or whatever. So.
Indeed.
And I'll nod.
I go outside and find the bear.
all right.
You see us chilling in the alleyway.
Yes. As you leave the tavern, there's not a lot of foot traffic. You might see one person going down the way, going around the bend. Just look left. There's not. City's pretty dead right now. Seems quite peaceful at the moment. Not a lot of noise. Not a lot of much really. Just stillness right now.
Stillness makes you feel uncomfortable, and he goes to find the comfort of the bear's breathing. Just some kind of constant noise to fill the silence. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So he walks up to Hadhod, nods to him, and just, may I? He gestures to Bertha, asks if he can sit next to him.
That's what I was saying. Hello, Buell. What brings you out here? Smoking a pipe, blowing smoke rings.
Can I try that? I
What?
ask if I can try your pipe.
Oh yes. And I'll hand it over.
I hold it up to my skeleton jaw. Just nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, it just kind of floats through my skull, my eyes.
Yeah, a tiny little wisp comes out of your right eye socket,
Huh. That's a neat trick you got there.
out from the mask.
Yeah, up from the mat. Yeah, I think Buell takes off his mask, so he can look at the stars better. And leans against Bertha, and just.
You're welcome. Welcome to stay out here with us. If
Appreciate it, good sir.
the inn's not our speed either.
The stars aren't
Closed.
Oh, no, I apologize.
You're okay.
Okay. The stars aren't nearly as magnificent as they were on the road all the way out here. You don't necessarily get a lot of that natural splendor, but you get a different kind of splendor just being in, feeling like you're just surrounded by people, despite just having had odd.
Sense them sleeping.
If and no one else has anything.
What brings you this far along the road?
Just
If you don't
looking for
mind me
my-
asking.
I don't mind one bit. Just looking for my way. I guess I'm not supposed to be like this. Just gestures to his bone. I've not found any of my kind. I haven't found any of my people. I'd like to know what that means. I have no memory of where I come from or what I'm supposed to be. So I just want to
See.
see what my nature is.
Is it some sort of curse?
I don't know. I don't feel cursed. I just feel
It's a good start.
like me. Yeah. I just feel like me, but I'm not supposed to be. We shall see.
Well, maybe we can
Feel like-
find something out there.
Indeed. Buell doesn't mind Hat Hod much. He really likes Bertha. He hasn't seen a thing like Bertha. And then like he likes that people are also afraid of Bertha. Like people are afraid of him a little bit when they do notice him.
Mm-hmm.
So he feels like a camaraderie with this thing that
Nice.
people are scared of and doesn't talk much. And people avoid Hat Hod because he smells a little bit. People can't
I
smell,
offer-
so he doesn't know what they're on about.
You'll have to excuse me for just a second.
You're good.
All right.
I offer you a. Would you like one of these? And I offer you a good berry.
Berry.
They're quite tasty.
I don't really do tasting. Yeah. I tried in there. I'll take it. I'll keep it for later. But Buell holds it in his hand and treasures it as a keepsake.
Just takes it. You'll notice that it disintegrates at dawn, but that's alright.
the second most prized possession that Buell has. It's just
Yeah.
It's like, where is it?
My second gift from a friend. It's just gone.
When the raccoon tries to clean the
Oh
cotton
man.
candy.
Oh yeah. He's like, where is it?
Hey,
Yeah,
real quick, Cameron, is the for your mic, is the blue Yeti like signal, is it, or the emblem, is it facing towards you? Like on your. All right, like
You all
Yeah.
see Mike.
all right, and then lean it up a little bit. It might help. It might help like lean it up towards you a little bit more.
You guys not hear me?
No, I can hear you. I just
No,
noticed
yeah,
that
we
when it picked up a little bit better when you got a little closer. So I'm wondering maybe just the angle at which it's receiving, it might be a little bit needs to be adjusted.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound. a
There is
little-
that button on the back that I think changes like how it tries to pick up the
I'm
sound.
looking everything.
Yeah, he has it on the front facing portion, so it should be good.
Mhm.
Anyway, you're good. You're good. I just wanted to just assist if I could.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go in. I will. I know Solomon's not here, but I will just say, like, I'll just mention to him, like, hey, by the way, no one else is in the room, so you could go ahead and take the bed, because I feel like he's already got his air mattress like blowing up. He's probably like pumping it up, and I'm like, hold on, dude, you can like sleep on the bed. You're good. So,
All right. Oh,
I'm gonna see if he wants
Speaking-
to sleep on the bed instead of the air mattress.
The air mattress.
Hey, Solomon.
With all the
Sorry.
spells and everything, magic items, you think they would have an air mattress?
Probably they. I mean, they do now.
called
I'm-
Tensor's floating disc.
I'm gonna
Is there
come
like
into
a spell that's like creates like a cloud bed?
a cloud bed. No, I don't
Yeah.
think there is.
Oh man.
Hey, you can make it though. When you run a game, first spell he's gonna add.
It would be comfy
All
as
right.
hell.
I'm just gonna real quick, Solomon. I'm just gonna say, hey, by the way, apparently our friends are all outside sleepers, and so if you want, and I gesture to the second bed, if you're more than welcome to take that bed for yourself.
Well, these old bones would prefer it, and I'll put my like fat freaking book on the floor and use it as a stepping stool to get up onto the bed.
All right, sounds good. And then I'm just gonna, yeah, we'll just probably chit chat briefly, but we're gonna retire.
All right. And with that, I believe the day concludes. You guys have a restful night.
You level up?
Although, no,
Oh.
Word. Dang it.
not quite. You're almost there.
Can I replace the healing 1 HP aspect of a good berry for 1 XP?
Yes.
Nice.
I eat many good berries.
This man's just dead. This man's just like
He ends
foam at
up
the
with
mouth in the morning.
10,000 XP and
This
still
man's-
level 3.
This man's gut explodes.
Put the OD on good berries.
OD on good berries.
Lost in the sauce. Anyway.
Alright, well, your sleep is restful up until the city starts waking up, when you start hearing lots and lots of clanging, sawing, carts, footsteps, voices, all much earlier than in many other cities. Usually commerce starts up later, but
Earlier.
it's so many craftsmen, they all rely on each other, and so they all work all day, or as early as they can.
Yeah, Hadhod's gonna be grumpy then.
Yeah, Hedgehog,
I would say, yeah, like
Any
that.
other-
That definitely wakes him up. Having all this noise.
yeah, so a lot of it starts, it's like a bit before dawn, and then really starts hitting peak around dawn. And so,
Yeah, Solomon's an early bird special kind of guy, so this is like peak hours for him.
alright, so that, are you up?
Yeah, he's up with the sun.
Alright, so do you have any ideas for what you end up doing?
He's probably gonna be writing notes. Just studying what knowledge was given to him and theorizing how that pertains to the swamp.
Okay.
Being the blade.
Do you, you just doing that quietly while still in the room, or?
Yeah, well,
Okay. All right. So, if no one else, eventually, Valroy, when would you end up waking up?
Bro, I'm sleeping.
Probably around dawn. You're
Dawn?
still sleeping.
Dawn, whoa, dude, hell nah. I was chilling, bro. I was sleeping. Yeah,
Alright.
this man's got at least an
Alright.
extra hour off of Solomon. He's as long as he's not making a ruckus, dude. Valor is.
Okay.
Those fast snoozing.
So, I guess who does something first? I don't know.
I guess yeah. So I don't have like super restful sleep, but I will wait for Buell. What do you do? Do you wake up?
Buell
Do
doesn't sleep.
you sit there?
You
Buell
just
doesn't
wa-
sleep. He just sits. Skeletons can't
Meditates.
sleep.
Oh,
He
okay.
He just kind of sits and waits.
Oh, okay.
That kind of sucks.
But does it have like? Is it like the like the sentry's rest thing for like the background? Oh, okay. You just kind of sit there.
Hmm
I guess eventually with, say it's early dawn. Nathan?
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
things start really picking up, it starts getting daybreak.
I guess when I guess when there's daybreak, when light starts coming, I'll start getting up.
All right. As you start getting up, people begin to notice. They see the giant bear in the corner, and they just run. They see it, and they just run the rest of the length of the alley as you're getting up. But
Like
no one.
like the bloody racket around here.
Hmm.
Let's say we get some breakfast.
I agree. I will watch you eat breakfast.
It's kind of I'll just like kind of shrug, and then I'll start I'll start leaving the alley and make my way around to the front.
Wait,
of the
so
building.
if you don't sleep, Buell, would that mean that you're holding the good berry and then it just dissolves in your hand at some point at dawn?
Damn. Damn, you didn't have to do this thing like that.
Freaking rules loitering.
he just like falls down. He's like,
No. Whoa.
My
PTSD.
gains!
Staring at it the whole night. I'm staring at the good berry the entire night, and it just phases out. It's like,
That, that'll be the alarm clock every day. Is just you going right at dawn. Time to get up.
you'll feel so guilty for losing your gift to him.
Oh
He
man.
feels like it's his fault.
Oh
Like he
man.
was supposed to, like he did something wrong,
Oh
and
man, I
it
don't
just
like this.
disappeared on him.
No, I lost the berry.
Alright, well, I'm gonna look up when it actually disappears. I think it just says it lasts 24 hours.
Oh, a good berry?
I
Because
think that's what.
I was planning on basically like I'll get more good berries when like spell slots don't matter. You know, like if we're just chilling and they're about to hit a long rest. Then I'll get
oh,
more good
dude,
berries.
thank God they don't dissolve. They just lose their potency. So yeah, you still have it. Trauma reverted.
Alright.
All
Alright.
right.
Still have
Christ
a berry.
averted.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, it just doesn't heal you and
It's just
nourish
not a
you,
good
so you
berry
keep
For a
it.
good
anymore.
reason.
Yeah, it's
It's just straight. It is good. Like
It's a good reason. All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm just gonna head in. I'll just kind of wait in the lobby. No, I'll get some. I'll go to the bar. I'll be waiting for the rest of the group whenever they come down.
All right. So you enter into the bar. There's a few people out, or a few people in. There's a couple eating breakfast, but most people have either already ate or are off doing other things. And so it's pretty quiet right about now. And you do see one guy with very ostentatious and colorful clothing sitting at one side of the tavern. And Buell, you know who it is. It's did I call it? Yeah, I think his name was Raziel.
Hey, man.
Was the
Or was that
servants?
someone else?
I don't think he gave a name. I think he was just like, "Yo, my
Did I
master."
not?
Yeah, I don't think he gave a name. I think Raziel was the lumber guy.
Oh, you're right. I didn't give him a name.
You we didn't ask
Your
him.
will?
He was like, "Yo, my homie, we're coming back." I was like, "All right, cool, bye."
Okay.
So Jethro
Jump
shows
on
up.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I paid
and so
no
he's
attention
off
to
in
that
the
guy.
corner. He's
Okay.
he's got a tankard with him, but and an empty plate. But he sees you and he just perks up. His eyes perk up. He's
Walks
just
over.
looking at you.
Buell wanders over and sits next to him.
Oh,
Greetings.
hello. You're not with Master.
My
You
friend
had
is
spoken you had spoken to him before, right?
I did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Where's
friend is
your master?
resting. I can grab him if you would like.
Oh, if he's available, then that would be preferable. I've been waiting here a little bit.
He would like to see.
I
Buell wanders
apologize.
off,
I'm
gets
still
Valor.
anxious.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Buell waddles off and grabs Valroy, and just kind of picks him up while he's like mid snoring.
You just bust into the room, no key, no nothing. You bust down the
Solomon's
door.
like, "What the?"
He just kidnaps him.
I would
Yeah.
I would like to
him.
say, I mean, my passive perception is 15, so I would like prefer to wake up before I'm fully downstairs because I am shirtless and with nothing on.
Bro's
You don't have
naked.
access to the room.
Service.
Bro's naked.
Oh, he doesn't have access. Oh, he doesn't go in the room. Okay.
Bro is cheeks in the breeze.
Yeah. Butt booty naked is how Val.
Slung up over his shoulder.
That's crazy.
Alright, I
I'll be
assume you
knocking
would
on the
have.
door then until Valroy wakes up.
Solomon would
And,
have likely have heard it first.
Yeah. And I'll just say that the automaton guy's here for us through the door.
I'd be careful with that one. I say that to Buell regarding the automaton guy. I don't know if he. I don't even know if
Do you know?
I don't even know if Solomon knows who Buell is.
Well, I imagine you would have interacted with him a couple times, but
Enough to know he's a Skelling man.
Well,
I'd
I
say
will.
you'd at
you
least
were
have
you,
your suspicions.
you were on the left side of us
Okay.
as I was like, "Yo, Bill, try to eat," and he like lifted up the mask and was throwing food through
Okay,
his
all
skeleton face. So yeah, I think
All right, so there's a bit of tension there between Solomon and Buell, but he's still party members, so it's like okay, I have your best interests in mind. I wouldn't trust that automaton gentleman. I don't think he knows who you really are.
Okay. Should I get rid of him?
No. Just
hit him with it.
just
Should I
pace
dispose
your
of him?
interactions. That's all.
Okay.
Hey, yo, what? Why y'all be so? What the? I look over at the door at you two. God, why y'all up so early? What the? God damn.
It is 11 a.m.
Oh shit. Oh. I'm going to.
Oh, I thought it was earlier.
No, it's like just past dawn.
I feel like Beal would still say that because he doesn't. Everything just melts
I
together.
have no idea.
He's.
Said it's 11.
11 a.m. is morning time. Means the sun is up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I must have overslept then. Oh shoot, he must be. I mean, is the individual that was gonna get us here? Shit! And I'm gonna go ahead and start hurrying, getting everything together.
All right.
Throw my shirt on, throw my stuff on, throw my boots on, get my sword, get my everything, be ready to go in like a couple minutes, minute or two, and then. All right, I'm like getting. I'm like my loot's like caught. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Hadhod, what are you doing at the?
Yeah,
bar?
so before Buell went over to approach the guy with the quest marker above his head, I'm going to I'm gonna head over to the bar or the counter.
All right. And you see a different face. At the counter, cleaning off mugs and plates and things back to you.
So bartender, do you have any boiled water available?
Boiled water, yes, we can. I think we can get that up. And
thanks.
he'll go off to the back, where they cook things. And then he comes back. Yes, that'll be out shortly, free of charge. It's just water after all.
I'll nod.
And he gets back to cleaning dishes.
I'll just
You just
I'll hop up on a bar stool and just kind of wait there.
all right. You'll wait in there. You do have those were they gnomes? Yeah, I can't remember what I called them. I think they were gnomes.
No.
Halflings? The ones playing at the
They're halflings.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think they're halflings.
yeah, they're back up.
Yeah, the slam poetry
in the
halflings.
drums. Yeah, one of
Slam
them's
poetry.
speaking in halfling. So
Yeah, because a gnome's like a quarterling. Right?
What?
A ling.
It's a lane.
A thirdling to you.
Is halfling a language?
Is it?
I don't know.
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
it
I don't
is.
know.
I mean, it is now.
I thought. Well,
I know they have don't they have nominese?
No,
Either way.
no, nominese. No, halfling's a language.
Yeah.
You're good.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're speaking in halfling, and just doing. They're saying something. It sounds like it has some sort of cadence to it, but they're just hitting their drums, making noise, and that's a little bit of ambience. Not that you particularly enjoy it.
Would dwarves sort of understand?
You might
halfling?
you might pick up like a word or two, but you wouldn't probably be able to understand any full sentences.
Gotcha. All right. Well.
And even then, it's tentative at best, if that's even the right word.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just kind of wait.
Okay. After a few minutes.
Yeah. There's only like the one bartender.
Yeah, there's only the one at the moment since there's not a lot of patrons.
Gotcha. Okay. Well.
All right. After a few minutes, Balroy, do you come down?
Yeah, I walk down with Beal, and I'll let Beal show me where the person is. I assume you told me that he's here, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm like messing with my hair. I'm like getting it all like kind of I'm like, all right. How do I? Hey,
Yeah.
do I have any strays? Are we good? Any cowlicks? We good?
As you're coming down the stairs?
No, I'm talking to Beal. Yeah, as we're coming down the stairs, I'm
Yeah.
talking to Beal. I'm like, we good?
Yeah.
We good?
I think so.
And
All right, cool. He's just got. I think so. It's just a massive.
yeah, you
I think it's good.
you reach the bottom of the stairs and straight ahead at one of the tables along the wall, you see your guy. The guy who had talked to you previously.
Sweaty.
And he turns, he's like, and now he fully lights up, he's like, and he gets up and stands there as you walk over.
Hello, my friend. Good morning. Bright and early, it seems. So, shit.
Yes, I woke up early and I couldn't get back to sleep, so I just decided to come and wait.
So you decided to come and wake me up. Nice. All right.
That's that.
No worries. No worries.
Do you have more companions? I noticed your automaton walking with that man over at the bar.
Oh yeah, that dwarf over there. Yeah, he's one of our group.
He's my best.
What'd you say?
He's my
would-
best friend in the whole world.
Oh, immediately replaced.
Would he be willing to help? We might need to. I don't know how many hands this might end up taking.
Okay, hold on. First of all, what are we doing now? You didn't allude to anything last night. All you said was asked if he was my automaton, and now we need more hands.
I apologize. The one aspect of my problem is the automaton, and well, I noticed you might not be on board, and hopefully you might be able to get more people on board. I'm doing a bit of cleanup.
Oh, are you paying to clean up?
Oh, absolutely.
What was that, Beal?
Clean automatons.
Are we cleaning automatons?
I would like to get into that when you can see what's going on.
Oh boy! All right, hey, you got to work on your sales pitch. I'm gonna go see if this guy. I'm gonna go. Hey,
He just stares down dejectedly.
Beal.
Beal's in. Beal's never been more excited.
Hey, Beal, will you go tell Hadhod, or ask him if he wants to accompany us to this estate? It's paying. I don't know if that's gonna help him. I'm gonna go talk to Solomon and see if we can get him into it, because apparently Sweaty here needs more hands. So let's go. I'll go back upstairs real quick.
Yes, thank you.
Echo
Thank you.
Hadhod
Yes.
And ask if you would like to accompany us on an adventure.
But what sort of adventure? I've seen you guys talking to that stranger over there.
Stranger wants us to clean up some automatons.
He
I'm not
wants
sure
us
what
to
that.
clean automatons.
I assume from all the food they tried to eat, couldn't. But he has some kind of job for us that me and Valroy can go take care of. See if we want.
Adhod's gonna kind of sigh. He's like, "Well, suppose let me get my my tea going first, and then if this is what you guys are doing, I guess I'll go with you."
All right.
We'll go back and tell the guy that Hadhod needs tea time. But then we can go whenever.
Oh, absolutely. No rush at the moment. Take as whatever time you need to prepare.
Oh, Solomon. No. Hey, buddy.
I'm sauntering down the stairs,
Oh,
and I'm using my spear as a walking stick to get down each step.
do you?
I don't have a cane.
I offer my hand.
Oh yeah.
Do you need some assistance?
I'm a man. I can handle myself.
Do you know there's also a railing right there? I gesture the railing.
You dwarf.
Is it too high for me to reach, or did I just not notice it?
It's just it's about head height.
I'd be dangling from it like an ape. Let me get down on my own turf.
All right. I respect that. Hey, so I'm gonna turn and start slow walking with this crusty dwarf. So apparently,
I'm not crusty.
I didn't say that. I thought it though, and it must have come out. It must have come out. No, so actually, apparently the strange individual that is recruiting me and Beal to come to his estate is asking for more assistance in whatever it is that he's trying to perform or do or whatever. So if you aren't doing anything today, then you can tag along if you'd like.
What is he doing? Brain surgery?
I don't know. I keep asking him, and he doesn't just shoot me straight. So I guess we're gonna find
Should
out.
we follow somebody like that?
Hey, honestly, I mean, he says he's gonna pay well, and I figured if he wants more help anyway, the more we outnumber him. So I mean, at the end of the day, if we pull up and it gets strange, then I think we'll be all right.
He'll mull it over in his head for a second. He'll be like,
I'd feel more comfortable
All right.
if you were there, if that means anything.
all right, I'll go.
Perfect. I do know that I need to eat something, so we should probably eat before we go do whatever it is this man has for us.
Would you like to get into that, or just?
Let's just
Just grab breakfast.
yeah.
Alright.
I'm just saying whatever. What does it cost? What does it cost? Let's just.
All right, you head down. You trying to get breakfast. You want something better or worse?
I want some.
Something
just kind of quick.
functional.
Yeah, just
Alright.
some food.
Yeah, that for a platter like that, that'll be about 8 copper
8 copper
for
Alright.
yourself.
For yourself. All right, cool. I'll pay for myself. I'll pay for Solomon too.
All right, so 16 then.
16. Quick maths. Hold on. 69. Right.
53.
All right. We'll pay. We'll eat, and then I guess we can all rally over to this gentleman and. My friend, it appears that we are all set to go. We've all eaten. We are all fueled for the day, and well, I guess most of us have. I just look over to Buell. Sorry.
Fueled and Buell.
Did you say fuel and Buell?
Fueled and Buell.
Fueled and Buell. All right. I mean, we're ready to go. Is Bertha coming with us, Hadhod?
She goes where I go.
Amazing.
Did I get my water? My water?
Oh yes. Eventually, you hear a kettle going over,
Mm.
in the kitchen, and he grabs a mug and runs to the back, gets it, and then he brings it out to you. He says, "Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, here you go."
Then, what do you have available for breakfast?
I think we've got some flapjacks cooking up right now. We usually like to have a few. I mean, we eat whatever gets cold, so we just keep making stuff. Yeah, it should be some flapjacks, maybe some sausages, should you so wish.
Yes, I'll take some of that. And, any, gesture towards, like, our group? Any for, friends here?
I'm shoveling food already in my mouth right next to you.
Oh, well. Never mind.
Order a couple extra and pocket them.
Yeah, so he'll give me like the mug of water, and then I'll reach in like to like a little pouch. I'll crush up like some herbs.
Some good
and
berries.
I'll make my own tea. Good berries. I will put good berries.
Good berry
in,
tea.
in the pancakes. Good berry pancakes.
He gets a particularly large berry and like puts
Wait,
it over the corner, the lip
wait.
of the mug.
They said they're cooking up the flapjacks.
Yeah.
I'll say, can you put these in them? And I'll hand him like a handful of good berries.
God.
I'll see what they can do. The leaves are still on these.
The health inspector hates him.
Just pick them off
Okay.
or leave them. Either way.
This will be extra, and he heads to the back.
But if anything, it should be less.
Comes back. Yeah. They just tossed them on, and
Thanks.
yes, that'll be 1 silver.
Set the coin on the counter and kind of push it towards him.
Excellent, thank you. And that'll be out very shortly. It's almost done.
Okay, and then were we about to leave?
Yeah, it seems like you guys are prepping to
Okay.
go.
Well,
I'm good to just
Oh.
I'm good to just get going if that's fine with everyone else.
Yeah, I'm cool. As long as we're all have eaten and we're setty spaghetti. Now let's rock.
Yeah, eventually there's a yell from the back, and he brings out the plate with the flapjacks and sausages.
Nice.
You can see the nice dark purple spots all over the the
Blueberry
pancakes.
pancakes. Fuck, I
Yeah,
want
like-
some of those right now.
There are, yeah. You can't feel like whole oats occasionally when you're biting through it. They didn't fully mill it,
Oh, nice.
but mill it into the flour. But other than that, you guys have all eaten. If your job opportunity is ready to go, and you guys head out.
Let's do it.
Is
Alright.
are we following the weird dude?
Yeah, he's leading you guys back to wherever.
So we are ready to go, my friend. Where exactly does your employer reside?
Oh, I'm
Wait,
under the wizard that's in the tower.
Oh shit! For real?
Yes, I'm his assistant, but he's gone for. Yeah, then he's talking as you're walking.
Yeah. Talk about
But he's been gone for a few months. He has a tendency to do that. And I'm clearing out. Do you have a question?
Wait, hold on. You said he's gone, but you said that you're bringing us to him. So
Why?
were you?
So
Were you? Is that why you were so sweaty yesterday?
No, I just am having some troubles doing a task that he wants me to accomplish, and I was wondering if I just happened to be there, and one of the pieces is an automaton.
I'll grab him. I'll grab him
So-
over and pull him close and whisper, kind of just like quietly, like, "Listen, your secret's safe with us. We'll help you. No, the wizard won't even know. You'll be all right.
Okay,
Now stop sweating."
and well, I can do that once we're done.
Sounds good to me.
All right. But yeah, so I'm just clearing out his cellar, and I'm having it's been a bit over my head, and so I was wondering for help, and so thank you for coming. And eventually, you guys keep walking. As you're getting towards the northern part of the city, he's leading you further north. You see the tower looming. It's, several building lengths higher than everything surrounding it, but not like towering off into the sky. And it's that similar, strange, just like natural stone look to it, with like a bit of a fenced-in courtyard. And he tied up.
So do I pick up that conversation he had?
What's your passive perception?
18.
Oh yeah, I wasn't really whispering or anything necessarily. I mean, I was whispering when I was like trying to be like, "Yo, we got you," but other than that, I was
What
talking
was it,
pretty
Doug?
loud.
18.
Your passive perception?
Yeah, my wisdom's 18.
That's not what that means.
No, yeah, you're. It's gonna be your it's your
I mean,
it's your
I'm pretty
perception
sure-
skill. It's your perception skill added to 10.
I have ranger. I have expertise in perception.
Oh,
my
oh,
perception
okay.
is +8.
This man's
Okay.
juicing. All right, yep.
Damn, alright, never mind.
Carry
then.
on.
Yeah, so
Well,
you
think
definitely
I'm
would
just munching berries, man.
His eyes are getting.
I know.
He's mind maxing.
All a front.
Anyway. Yeah, you
Mind-
would have picked that up.
Okay.
Prefrontal cortex maxing.
So
And-
he says we're going to the tower, right? He's like,
Yeah.
we're going to the tower. He's like, okay, I'm gonna say.
Well, you have the big tower and you have a fenced off or just a courtyard with the similar just looming wall in front of you, just completely blank. And he walks up to what seems just like a random place, and he waves his hand in a fist in front of it, and it begins to just kind of shift and move off into the side,
Oh, cool. Hey,
just creating a space
as-
seemingly out of nothing,
as he like walks,
going nowhere.
I'm assuming he's like, wait, what? He's opening the wall to nothing?
Well, so it doesn't look like the material is going anywhere. It just kind of disappears back,
Uh-huh.
and then you guys walk through, and then he waves his fist again, and
Real quick, as he walked up to like do this like thing, as he's like a little bit away from the group, I'm just gonna whip around to the group and say, "All right, hey, everybody, remain vigilant. This guy's kind of weird. All right, hey, he says he's gonna pay us, but
I think this is a terrible idea.
hey, money. All right, and we don't know what's in this guy's basement. There could be cool shit. And plus, Buell wants to be here, so that's why we're here. All right, shh.
Well,
I'm assuming he's now opening it and we're going through.
yeah, and yeah, as you guys walk through, you enter into just quite an extravagant garden with planter boxes and
This is where
Patches
Hadhan was
with
looking for last
individual-
night.
individual tree.
I say, damn, this place would have been cool to sleep in.
Yeah, you have these square plots with just stone path walkways, just bare stone beneath. And each individual planter box and each individual tree is all different with just a wide variety of wood types. Some of them just almost bleach white, one of them almost jet black, and then some of more normal varieties. And then many of them are blossoming. And then just various like what looks to be like herbs and early shoots from various plants and things, but there's no like through line between all of them. They're all in different plants.
Planter
I'm gonna
boxes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
approach some of the plants. Can I investigate them to see if they're real or magic?
Yeah. Go ahead, make a nature check. Or I guess what are you looking for? Like, I guess you're just looking for natural plants. So yeah, nature.
Nature, maybe.
8. I
You
have no modifier to that.
no what? You have no modifier? Damn. It doesn't look unnatural, but it's definitely a strange plant, and nothing you've encountered.
Can I roll nature for every plant in the garden?
Yes, I would like you to get 20, and only if you can roll
Dude.
20 d20s at once without your computer.
Alright, proceed with the quest.
Hey, this is
Alright.
a pretty nice setup. What'd you say the wizard's
Yes.
name was?
Oh, I'm not at liberty to share his
Hmm.
name.
Okay.
He very much keeps to himself, and well, I think he has a big hand in city affairs, given that he's the one who controls how large the city is. We have like there's all that extra space because he can just keep expanding the walls as the city expands. so you have all that extra space on the outside of the walls. But he doesn't like undue visitors, and so he likes to keep his identity and who has access to him to a minimum.
Right, but you see, we're
would-
already in his house because you led us here.
He's
Would
not here.
would we
He's
be
not present.
I
We
know.
wouldn't be considered undue visitors, would we?
That I think there's a reason why I've been so nervous. I mean, your companion has been reassuring, but
Can I?
this doesn't reflect well on me. But
I want to make a persuasion check for him to tell me his name, and whatever I have to say to make him to go along with that.
I mean, if you want to try,
All
Wait,
right,
so he said
go
he
ahead.
said there's a reason why I'm nervous. Is that what he said?
this issue is I don't like getting on his bad side. He's definitely not the kind of person to cross, and this is a very nice position and job that I just get to come around and clean things, water plants, and I don't want to lose this. And so
Listen.
I need help clearing this out.
Before we get
Well, what
into,
I'm getting at, I guess you go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say before we get into your employer's name, what is your name, my friend?
Oh,
Don't tell me you can't disclose that either.
fucking dickhead.
What? No, bro, this name,
Whatever.
his name's
Yeah.
something.
My name
Robert.
is
Nathan D.
Atrial.
He said Nathan Deal.
Yes, my name is Atrial.
Perfect.
Yes.
Atriarch,
You'll
listen.
think this name is sick.
What'd you say?
You'll think that name is so sick.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell if you said something about sick or something about dick. I was like, I don't know which one. It could be 50-50. Listen, Atriarch. We're already here.
Atriarch.
Atriarch. We're already here. It's okay. Your secret's safe with us. We're already in here. Hey, just it's all gonna be okay. Just let us know his name. We won't tell anyone. I'm just really curious. This place is this interior garden is great, and I just want to put a face to a name. And I'm gonna roll persuasion to see if he'll tell me his name. What is that? Damn it! It's an 11.
I no. That of all the things that I'm willing to do, that is not
All right.
one of them.
All right. Sorry, Hat. If whatever. If you wanted to say something, I didn't mean to cut you off.
He has given me general control over this, and he trusts me, but that I can't do.
So is
Well,
it?
what I was saying was this is your blunder, and I'll point towards Atriarch, and I will say, if the wizard was to come back and find out what happened, then we would be associated with you, and we would be in the same spot you are. So I think we should leave.
Well, we are both working towards a common goal, and he doesn't want this either. So I think he'll understand. It's just this. I don't normally do this, and so I'm wary. Anyway, and he'll lead you through the courtyard over towards the actual base of the tower.
Before I follow
I'll
him,
just shake my head.
before I follow him, I'm gonna say, Hat, what's your? I'm gonna like kind of whisper, what's up? What are you thinking? What's the dilemma here?
I'm thinking if things go bad, then we're going to be just as much to blame as this fool.
Come on, hey. With me here, don't worry about that. I got it. I'll do the talking. Just eat your good berries like popcorn, and hey, let's just help this dude out. I think he can lead somewhere. And if not, hey, we're making money before our other job tomorrow. So it's not like we're doing. I mean, I wasn't doing anything today.
Money does you no good if you end up dead by some weird, crazy spell.
But think of it like
Yeah, I second that.
hold on, guys, hold on. But think about it. It's a wizard. This guy's obviously nervous about messing things up. So if we're here to help, I mean, we just blame him. He's the one that messed it up initially. And we just leave.
Well, if the wizard doesn't even know we're here, we're considered trespassers.
Yeah, but the steward has like whatever. What did he say? He said has permission or whatever to for this. So I don't know. Hey, I look over to Beal. You still feeling good about this?
Beal's just falling way too close behind Atrion.
I look to Beal
He's
and I look back and yeah, he's just right on top of him.
Beal's right.
He's
right
like
on his heels.
tailgating him.
Yeah, like he's like kicking his heels.
Putting on the back of his boots a little bit.
But look at Beal.
Beal's ready to see what's in the basement.
Come on. Hey, come on.
Adod will
Do
just
what you wish.
heavily sigh and say, kind of mutter to himself, how did I end up here?
Dude, excellent question. Next question.
Tom's expecting to have to like pick up a broom in like the next 10 minutes. Like he doesn't even know he doesn't even know why he's here still. Nobody disclosed that to him. He's like, okay, I'm in a courtyard. Are we gardening? Are we sweeping floors? Like what's the nature of this?
Let's go. Let's catch up.
Oh,
All right, so,
please don't fall behind. I don't want you guys off on your own.
So I'm gonna let, as we're catching up with him, I'm gonna let everyone else go ahead. I'm just gonna kind of pat Bertha and be like, just kind of pat Bertha, and then I'm gonna ready my crossbow.
Oh, he actually pulled out his gun.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of have it like on my shoulder. But, like,
brandish the
ready.
9.
But yeah, I pull out the 45.
And pulls out the D.
Anyway, and then I'll catch up to the group.
I would like to think that A-Trap looks like turns around like not like hearing everybody, and then there's just Beal just like this is his like cloak just right there.
He quickly turns. He's like, "Please keep up." And she's right there. Yeah, it's like when you don't notice someone coming behind you, and you turn, they're just there.
Oh, he turns like, oh, you're awfully independent, and then he turns and yells back at them to catch up.
We're coming.
Bro. I don't like the way this guy talks to my friend.
You didn't even hear him talk to your friend.
18.
He said 18.
Hey, you were doing something else over there.
And dark vision.
I see what he's saying.
All right. Anyway, proceed.
Okay.
Proceed.
Yes, it's just in here, and then he'll move his hand, and the base of the tower opens up a bit into a doorway.
So real quick, so it's like a perimeter exterior kind of courtyard. We go into the courtyard, and then it's just a tower. There's not like any subsection, so we're going straight into the tower, right?
Well, you go into the courtyard. The tower's in the corner of the courtyard.
Okay.
Connecting with the wall, and then you go into the court. He went into the courtyard, and he did go straight into a path, and then he turned into a path that faces straight into the tower.
We're going in the tower. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and he opens up the tower, and he motions you guys through.
Okay, sounds good. Is it lit in the tower?
Yeah, it's kind of strange. There's not a lot of lights, but there's seems to be plenty of ambient light.
Oh, okay. Like the magic. Yeah, gotcha. Okay. We're all gonna step through, I would assume, as long as there's no hesitation.
Yes, and as you guys all step through, he closes it back up. Yes, it's down in our cellar. I guess I should give you guys a few more details. So we need to. There's a bit of an encroachment in the cellar that I've seen, but I didn't want to get too close. There's roots growing in, and the master has an automaton that he normally uses to assist with larger projects, but it doesn't seem to be working, and I was hoping that you might be able to help me get it fixed, and I guess should it be necessary, that you guys help clear it out for any additional some additional reward.
Okay. So, first of
What
all,
kind of cleaning are we doing? He has like his hand up his back.
I like sidestep.
The room that these roots are growing in is very important, and there's some delicate things in there, and so I just need to clean it up and hopefully root proof it, I guess. If that's something you might be able to do. But just clearing it out is mostly what I'm wanting.
Okay.
Can I make an insight check on this dude to make sure like he's not leaving any information out in terms of like these roots or any sort of like additional threats that we're going downstairs to find?
Yes. Go ahead.
Because this guy this guy's so weird. Oh hell yeah, 14.
So you get the idea that he is wary of these roots, understands that they might be weird, but generally just he has an issues with the roots just being there.
Okay. So he seems like he's telling pretty much everything he knows in some regard.
Yeah, he's telling what he knows.
Cool. All right. Well, I will do my absolute best to fix your automaton. I will definitely. That is something that I know how to do, in some regard or another, because I have one myself. And I'll gesture over to Beal. And so this automaton will assist if we can fix it. I mean, when I fix it, it'll assist clearing the roots. Is that what am I understanding?
Yes, and well, if we can't get it working, then I was hoping that maybe you guys would be able to help with that.
Oh. All right. To the cellar.
Yes, and he leads you over towards like an open space in the floor where there's stairs leading down. There's nothing surrounded, it's just a rectangle that leads down.
Oh.
And you've been walking down, and it's all still similar stone, but for some reason it just gets darker or the stone is darker down here. Rather than the gray, lighter gray of the city walls and the tower itself.
Is there any light being emitted down here?
Yes, it's similar kind of lighting as was up above in the tower itself, with just strangely present ambient light. And he leads you down, and you reach the bottom of the stairs, and you can see into a bit of like half workshop, half just storage chamber. On the right, you have just a collection of barrels. On the left, you have a strange section of floor that seems to be more worked stone rather than the natural stone of the rest of the place. As well, just past that, you see a large, color between brass and gold, figure laying down in a strange circle of red light. And so I will admit, the master does not teach me much, mostly just tells me what I need to know. And I don't know how to get this working again. I've read through his notes, but he loves to make his notes in every different language he knows. And so I can only find useless things that don't help me get this thing on. And I was wondering if any of you might be able to figure it out.
Listen, Atrioc, you've come to the right group. I'm gonna make my way over to the. Actually, where are the notes that you've been reading?
Oh, just over here. There's a desk immediately across from the construct.
All right, I'm gonna grab them.
What language do you know again?
I know Common.
Okay, you can. I mean, you're sifting through. You find a piece here or there, but it even with the words you know in common, you still don't like get a grasp of the situation.
Are there any ones that look like Solomon's book?
Solomon's book,
Because
no.
it was dwarvish and I didn't know what it was, or I couldn't read it. But I was looking. Is there any like similar script that is kind of what that I could discern that was similar to what Solomon was writing in?
No.
Okay.
Buell touches the automaton.
Oh, you go up and touch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
You-
so it's like a brass and gold humanoid.
Yeah,
guy.
it's formed like it would just be plate armor. Like each piece would just be a piece of plate armor, and with like a wire, like not wire, but like internal structure, not just like a completely solid thing, but just like wires connecting things, if that makes sense. But you go up to approach it, and you step into the red light, and you you like reach out your arm, and it just stiffens up, and it just drops. And then as it falls out of the light, you regain feeling of it.
Hmm.
And
Buell does not like that. He felt his body lose control for a second. He was scared that it was even possible.
Oh,
Wearing.
first time for everything.
and yeah, and so and then Atrioc is with Valroy at the desk, and he doesn't notice that happening.
I'm with you, buddy. These make no sense.
Yeah, I was hoping one of you guys might be able to read some of it, maybe, but I don't know if that's our best use of our time. And then scattered across the rest of the desk, there's like bowls of just like dust, maybe like a bowl of like various strange crushed up stones, and then there's a crate next to the desk with what seemed to be like various tools on the end of a similarly golden brass rod.
So there's tools. Wait, see that one
Yeah.
time?
There's what seems to be like tools, like molded in with like a rod. So there's like maybe some sort of tool head, and it's got just like a long rod
Oh, okay.
connected to it. And
Pulls
a
out
wide
his-
variety of different tools, from like mining gear, logging, craftsman things.
Oh.
And Buell, did you say, were you gonna inspect the rest of it?
Buell pulls out his sword, and tries to stick it through the light to see, just have it like a long thing, try and like reach the automaton, and see if the light affects his sword or just his.
The sword does not seem to have any effect within the
Okay.
light.
Buell looks around. What are the roots? Like, can we see the roots all fucking up the room?
Oh, you don't see the roots in this room.
No roots in this room. Oh.
No roots in this room.
Is there like a connecting door somewhere within this room to go deeper?
No.
Oh. So we went downstairs. Now we're in this room, and the robot's down,
Yes.
and there's no roots. We're just in like a workshop,
Yes.
kind of. Okay.
Yeah. Atrioc seems to have gotten reinvested in reading some of the research notes to maybe see if he missed something.
I'm gonna walk over.
I'm gonna walk up towards Buell and just kind of look at the automaton.
All right. So it seems to
cannot
just
reach
be regular armor. Of that, just no particular like style. It's just someone made this armor like this, and it. I see. And so the only things of note outside of its arms, which they end with like a wide, just a wide thing with and it just gets cut off right here, and then poking out of the right hand one is it appears to be like a large blade, and then the left has nothing. And then in the chest there appears to be some sort of like recessed chamber with like some sort of dark crystal.
Hmm.
The crystal
Buell
of
taps
doom.
Buell taps the hole with the longsword and looks at Ad Hoc and says, "What do you think?
Say what do you think?
What do you think?"
Well, my guess would be if it's not up and walking around, maybe it's some sort of power source. Can I roll investigation on the? Well, I guess, do I need to roll perception?
What are you looking for?
Is the crystal glowing or anything?
It's not.
There's no light emitted from anywhere on the automaton?
Yeah, there's no glowing coming from the automaton.
What's the red like aura? Is there like things in the ground, or is the automaton just laying in like a
it's
red?
Just like, yeah, it's just a field. Yeah, well, not a force field. It's just like light projected onto it
From a source, like a ceiling thing, like.
Yeah, and are you looking for that?
Yeah, I'm like, I just gave up. Homie can read his notes. I'm gonna go ahead and looking.
And you look up, and in the ceiling a bit, it is broken up a bit by this small, like, circular area with one like red glowing crystal pointed at the automaton.
Atrioc.
So how sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Atrioc, or is the automaton not working because of the light?
I suppose that I don't know how to turn it off.
Well, I pull out a rock. No, I'm just kidding.
How big is the room?
Let me go check. It's probably almost 30 by 30.
It was fairly small, so I probably would have seen Buell reach in there, right?
Yeah, you would have.
Okay.
If you're also inspecting it.
I'm going to raise my crossbow and shoot the crystal.
Can I
shoot the crystal in the ceiling?
Can I stop him? Can I try to stop him from doing that?
I mean, I assume you're looking at the light thing as well.
He's like, I don't know how to turn it off, and I was like, well, I do.
Yeah, and I want to stop that from happening.
So I'll like slowly raise my crossbow.
And I'm gonna slowly look at him and like if I can like not smack it down, but just be like, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait.
Hold on. Listen. That's a good idea as a fallback, but we got to figure out there might be something we can do to turn it off. Because I mean, you were already worried about the wizard being upset. I don't think shooting anything in his cellar is going to help us or be beneficial.
Considering we're already in over our heads, I say we take drastic measures.
Well, I mean, we haven't attempted anything else yet.
I don't think that. Please don't do that. Please do not plan on destroying something.
Don't worry about it. All right.
Listen here. If you just knew what you were doing, we wouldn't be here.
Well, I wish I could contact Master, but...
And I have no clue about any of this thing, and I point at the automaton. So now, I say we just have to try random things.
I believe we should be a bit more measured in our attempts than
Are we trying to wake it up? What are we
breaking
doing?
things. I've seen it awake before.
Okay,
Well,
so I want to go up to the crystal and try my luck. I'm going to take an Arcana check.
It's up
I'm
in the
going to lean
ceiling.
in. Oh, okay.
You just lean. When you lean your head into the red zone.
Your head
Sorry,
turns
the way
off.
it was worded, I thought it was there
Wait,
was
are you-
something in the automaton.
Yeah, are you looking at the crystal in the
well,
automaton?
there is a crystal in the automaton, but
Yeah.
there in the ceiling there is another portion that's like a circular stone with a crystal.
Which one are you looking at?
With a
Do
red
they look
crystal.
to be like the same material?
This one's glowing, and you can't quite tell if there would be.
The one in the automaton's glowing?
No, the one in the ceiling is glowing. It's
Okay.
you presume it's what's casting the light, given that's pointed at the
Okay, so it's a
automaton.
Alright. So I want to make an arcana check on the crystal in the automaton.
Okay.
I just want to see if there's
Do
if
you
it's
want-
like inert, if it's doing like its intended job.
How close do you get to it?
Half a foot.
Like, so would you say you going into the light?
Yeah.
Okay. So you enter as you're going. You walk up to inspect. You feel just like like everything becomes muted. All feeling is like just muted, and you try to inspect for any magic, like pulling on your understanding, and it's harder to like concentrate on magic.
Am I?
Are you in the
Hard
zone?
to
Did you just go into the
Yeah.
zone?
Yeah, I'm assuming he wanted to walk into the zone, and that's what
Yeah.
happens when you walk into the zone to go and inspect it.
Cause I
Okay,
like raised my
so-
crossbow. You stopped me, so I turned like to look at you, and then like you would have been like off to behind us, Solomon. So yeah, I guess I wouldn't have stopped you if you were right next to
Well, I
me.
was just wondering if he was going into the actual space, and then essentially that's what he's doing.
Yes, he's in space.
Buell's gonna pull Solomon out.
Okay.
You just pull him out.
Yeah,
All right.
Pull him out of the space.
Wait, hang on a
You reach
second,
in to
I'm
grab
thinking.
him, and then you just kind of can't, and your arm just
Oh,
falls
his whole
again.
body's in there? I thought he just. Yeah, okay.
Well, the automaton's pretty big. I guess I should have specified. It is a large automaton, probably 10 foot tall, and it's probably got like a 5 feet radius of light on each.
Does that
each
mean
side
I'm
of it.
able to? Am I able to get back out of the light?
I mean, you're not. Your faculties aren't stopped.
Okay,
Oh.
but you said you couldn't pull me.
Well, no, he can't pull you.
Oh, so his strength.
Okay.
So you're in there like, dang, bro, this kind of sucks. And then Beal's like, I got you. I have no strength to grab you, but you're still like in there like mobile, but you're just like, ugh.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just. You
So
can't
you're saying I
concentrate.
feel heavy
Well,
and I'm just like a blur?
Well, no, like everything just feels more dull. Like everything just
So
feels
I'm
more
just-
vague. Like you're viewing it secondarily.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
you find it almost impossible to concentrate on any sort of magic.
The Zaza.
All right, so I'm gonna.
The
Can I use
Zaza
what I
zone.
can think of to get out of there?
I mean, yeah, you could just be like, "Oh, wow, this is weird," and you walk out.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
oh,
what I'm
wow.
gonna do.
Oh, a
Log
DM.
out.
Wait. Oh.
DM
Go
throwing.
back.
Bro just left.
Yeah, I'm throwing for skins.
All right. So I'm gonna try that again, but over here. And so I'm gonna stand outside the light, and I'm gonna try and inspect because the crystal in the automaton, just for clarity, is not glowing, right?
It is
It's
not
like
glowing.
inert.
Yes.
Okay, I want to figure out why that is. I want to see
Alright.
if I can reach into the recesses of my dwarf brain and pull out, make sense of that. All right,
Okay.
that's a 16 plus 2 for my Arcana because I have average intelligence.
So, in your experience from the past, you've seen in places of high security, you've seen places or lights like this, or you've seen light projected like this. You've never gone into it, but when people are trying to like keep something secure, this is that you've seen this.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the I'm gonna turn to the steward and I'm gonna be like, do you know about the light up there?
I don't know what it is, what it does specifically.
Well, it's designed to keep things inside
back.
the light from moving, or rather, to keep it safe.
Yeah.
And be like, are there any like control boards or any magical hoopties nearby that that can be made use of to disable it?
The only magical like mechanism in this room besides that is the lift, but that's that's not that just brings things from here up to his study, and that's teleportation, not animation. I don't entirely know what. No, I haven't seen any mechanism to turn it on and off. No.
All right. So you came in here to get the automaton because there's roots in somewhere else, right?
Yes.
Okay, and this is how...
just over there, and he points to the wall, the opposite end of the stairs. Oh yeah. That's where he does some of his experiments over through that wall, but we don't need to open that right now.
Oh, so there's like, okay, so just for my clarity, so there's no like door, but the way like, I've seen him open things, and so it's
just flush.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so you came here to get the automaton. Automaton is now in this field of some sort. So you don't know how it got here. So it's not damaged per se. It just cannot, like, you don't know how to activate it.
Yeah. Yes, I don't. I've been failing to turn it on.
Okay, I see now. Hey, Beal, you want to help me real quick investigate this room to see if we can maybe, I don't know, find some hidden switch or some button or something?
Okay.
What is... my investigation's only a +2. Do you have anything higher than that?
I have a -1.
All right, okay, then you want to give me advantage on this roll then?
All right.
Sure.
All right, so he's gonna help me, and I'll roll this with advantage. The help action. Oh gosh, come on! All right, nice. Unnatural 20. To scour the room for levers, buttons, like maybe something it goes through the ceiling and comes out and goes, push me to turn off this thing. And then
how willing are you to move things?
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna start moving some stuff, and then just if he says don't do that, then we'll have a conversation. But I'm willing to shift some things around, not like chucking stuff, but I'm just like kind of like, oh okay, like what's going on?
All right, what'd you roll?
An unnatural 20.
Dirty 20.
Absolutely disgusting 20.
All right. So you're looking around a bit, looking between the barrels, looking in the crate, looking through the tools, and you're finishing up on the desk, and you start moving papers, and underneath one of the stacks of papers is another one of those bowls, but like with a strange like sphere in the middle. It's just like a small metal sphere inside this small bowl. And as you go to like maybe pick it up or lift it, it doesn't move out of its place, but it spins freely within the bowl. And as you're spinning it, the light is moving.
Oh, like around the the light
Yes.
comes off the automaton slightly.
Yeah, the trajectory of the light is shifting.
I'm like kind of like face like next to the bowl, look over to Buell and go that and like just like, I think we figured it out, my friend.
Nicely done.
I'm gonna go ahead and shift the light to kind of go back deeper into the room or against like a wall off the automaton.
Okay. And all right, you shift it off. In no particular direction. Don't cross it over anyone.
I'm not. Yeah. So I'm assuming we came in. Here's the automaton. Here's the light. I'm gonna shift it kind of deeper into the room, off to like a wall, like literally just off to the right of it, so that the automaton's free to move, but it's still close enough to where like, in case it needs to switch it back, then we'll switch it back.
All right. So you shift off. You shift it off a bit, and almost immediately, anyone who's looking at the crystal, you start to begin to see a glow slowly increase in intensity from the center of his chest. And those of you magically inclined, you feel almost a bit of like, not quite a tugging, but like, what? yeah, kind of a little bit of, like a tugging in the direction of it from like where you like what you feel when you cast magic is like kind of that kind of tugging in the direction of the automaton, but it's very slight.
Interesting.
Sorry, I needed a potion of rejuvenation.
All right. Well, I figured out this thing, so.
An elixir of wakefulness.
Do we want to? Hey, at this moment, do we want to take like a 5-minute, 10-minute break?
Yeah, this could be a good spot.
I just took that.
Oh, okay. Well, if everyone's good to keep going, we can keep going. But if you
I'm
want
gonna
to
keep
Oh
going.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you guys are good.
Cameron, you
guys
good?
are good if you need it.
Yeah. I'm good.
Actually, could I get a few minutes?
All right, boom. There you go. DM,
Absolutely not.
DM needs 10, so we'll take 10.
All right, yeah.
We'll be back
Give me
here.
10, give me 10.
Yeah, we'll be back here momentarily, everybody. Do not go anywhere. Our adventure will continue shortly. Be back soon.
All right.
All right. We're back. Let's do it. Let's jump back in.
We're so bad. Okay. So, as the light shifts off of the automaton, those of you who can manipulate and wield magic, you feel like a little bit of a tug from wherever you feel when you cast magic. So maybe mentally, maybe it's something more primordial or something. But you do feel like a bit of tugging at that as it's as this crystal in the center is getting brighter. And
okay.
all right, and yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh, you moved to the light. Oh, I think it's working.
Yes, I think it is as well. It appears that this, and I'm gonna kind of stand it back up a little bit. It appears that this bowl in this little sphere of some sort. I'm gonna kind of like just move it a little bit more, kind of off to the side, and just kind of show Atrioc be like, yeah, it appears that this is what's connected to the light itself. So it appears that we have solved your automaton problem.
Thank you. Well, we'll see if it starts getting up, but it should just be charging, I believe. Yeah.
And so you
I thought I'd heard mention that it just kind of ambiently accumulates whatever magic in that, and that's the one piece that I kind of was able to read.
It's doing what now?
It's accumulating magic inside of that crystal in the center of his chest. I think
Is that why I feel? So I feel kind of. Is it? Because I feel like a tug of some sort. Is it doing something to me that I should be concerned of?
You do?
Yes.
I've never. That I don't feel that.
Beal, what do you? But Beal, you feel this like kind of like tugging, kind of a little bit?
I don't.
Beal does not like it.
I don't think Beal does.
My life
No.
source is getting sucked on.
I was gonna say, Beal, since I don't think you're a spellcaster, so I don't think you would.
Yeah.
Wait, but is he? But he's arcane though, so like, what he as an entity? So
That's
would he?
not how it works.
Oh, okay.
No, okay, it's not sucking my magic out.
No.
Like what's keeping me alive. All right.
Yeah.
I'm free of this suck.
Thank God.
We'll
Not
take a
like-
step back.
Yeah. I
Right,
guess
so
now.
I feel that too. So basically, you feel like your energy kind of drawing from you is basically
Yeah.
how you describe it.
Yeah. That's kind of how I was envisioning it.
No, I feel something too.
Are you able to cast magic?
I'm gonna cast Get Dancing Lights.
Oh, that's not. You guys are full of surprises.
The light. I'm gonna send the lights over to the automaton and see what happens to them.
There does seem to be a bit of warping with the light, kind of elongating a little bit towards it, but nothing. It doesn't wink them out or anything.
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna kind of just move them around in the space and then be like, well, consider this is low level.
One of them goes up into the light and just winks out.
What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna bring him back. It got moved into the light that was being cast.
Well, I thought the idea was like you were moving them around, and then one of them ended up drifting into the light.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That'll be like interesting. It appears that I'm gonna cancel them. It appears that the automaton. I mean, it doesn't seem like that's a pretty low level spell, so I don't think that the automaton is siphoning anything from us necessarily. I would assume that it probably would have snuffed it out if it was. So.
Yes, but I think it's gonna take a little bit of time, so I guess I might want to show you guys the
issue.
what I was wanting it to do.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
So if you guys will follow me, and then he goes and he waves over at the against the wall opposite the
entrance.
Opposite the entrance, and that slides back into a chamber with, you can see some lit candelabras. And if you guys want to move on over.
Oh, should I just have Tailspire for the stream then?
Oh, I have it. Oh, yeah, if you want to do it for the stream, since I can't.
Well, I was just gonna say for visuals and stuff if you want me to.
I mean, yeah, it's not critical at this moment.
Bear cave.
We're in.
But yes, this is a bit of.
Well, I mean, I might have a slightly biased opinion, but like if that's what the townsfolk see, then I see why they're scared.
Dude, Bertha's just like tweaked out.
Crackhead. That's cocaine bear right there, bro.
That's funny.
Those bears in Siberia that are huffing like the gas fumes.
Yeah. Yo, Jared, look at all the loot on that table. Let's make off like bandits.
Hey, yo, I told. Hey,
flour.
Hadhod didn't know, but Valroy knew while we're here.
Yeah, so it's like an arcane ritual chamber, and we really don't want this getting messed up by these roots, so I need to clear them back. I discovered this not too long ago, that it was like this.
Interesting.
But
Do you
yeah, I
think
guess
that the roots are unnatural.
I don't know what to look for personally. I'm not hired for my magical prowess.
Solomon,
or
you're a doctor.
ability.
Why don't you take a gander?
Take the root's temperature.
Yeah, okay.
Take the root's temperature. I'm going to with my sword, and I'm gonna now. I undid my shield or my sword already. I'm gonna undo my shield, and then I'm gonna walk with Solomon over to investigate further.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
so
I'll
I'm hold on
sorry.
one second, Mr. Solomon. I'm gonna move up with Solomon.
Cameron, you're able to watch my stream through the Discord if you want to be able to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah,
Are you
I'll
doing
say
Yes.
Okay, my bad if we're moving around a lot.
No,
I'll
you're good.
say in sorry.
No, was it?
I'll say in Dwarvish, like I'll help however I can. And I'll give the help action to Solomon.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you looking for, Solomon?
I'm trying to tell if these roots are natural or not.
Okay. Roll a nature check.
While he's doing that, Beal, do you want to be anywhere different, or you just want to follow the group?
That's a solid 10, but if I get help, do I get advantage?
I think that's what that means. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm spinning you right now.
That's a
Put the
2.
thing in the middle.
So let's
Oh,
go
boy.
for a flat 10. What do I know?
So it looks like roots, like natural roots.
I can't make heads or tails of it. I'm not a woodsman like you. After you, and I'll step back behind him, and let him have a look himself.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hadhod will kind of kneel down, kind of look
actually-
over the roots. Maybe I'll look over the roots, and maybe I'm gonna pull out a dagger, and maybe pry a little piece off of it.
Okay.
Pull out my knife, just kind of carve a small piece of it. Maybe try and look at the inside. So what am I rolling? Nature?
Yeah.
Real quick, what is Beal? Do you want to be anywhere different?
Bill wants to look at the middle thing.
I'll move your character
And
over,
then-
and then Nathan. Are you going into it, or you just want to be on the exterior of it?
I'm gonna be inside that thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Boink.
Haddock?
Let's see. This terrain.
This is a cool map, though. I like this.
Thanks. How long does it take to figure out your nature check?
Bro, I got you.
Oh, I was looking to see if I had modifiers.
Hey, get that shit out of here.
Don't you? Okay, nature. I got a 17.
Okay, 17. You
Yes.
pry a bit back, and it goes through relatively soft,
Ew.
and it's definitely not tough to cut through at all. And you cut into it a bit, and it does have like a purplish tinge, and then like where it was ripped off, there seems to be like a bit of welling of strange purple liquid, but otherwise it seems natural. It's just very strange.
Well, most of the roots I've seen don't have purple liquid inside of them, so.
It is true.
The roots are filled with some sort of purple liquid. Doesn't seem normal.
Can I rifle through my notes to
Hmm.
see if I took any? Could
I have that piece? So I was gonna keep it for the master, in case you wanted to inspect this.
Sure, here you go.
Okay. He
Could it be
grabs
something?
wraps up in a cloth.
Could it be something in the garden?
Nothing in the
way down
garden looks like this.
Getting in the plumbing.
Or well, none of the wood is purplish. I guess it could be possible, but I don't know enough about those plants up there. I just know how much to water them.
Oh, do you have a bunch of axes nearby? We could just chop them up.
That was going to be left to the automaton. And as long as that thing can get the job done, then we can just sit back and relax. Watch it do its work, and I can figure out what
beforehand to make sure it can be cut.
I feel like Hadhod seemed to establish that. He cut into it easily enough with his knife.
Oh, less work for us. Think
Okay.
we should,
Can I look through my journal to see if I took any notes related to purple fluid?
Purple fluid? Not up to this point. If you'd started when you were in the Silt Basin Pass, then, or I guess in the hills above it, but
Okay.
other than that, no, you wouldn't have noted anything so far.
Oh, not
So
even.
there's no similarities between this and like the sickness.
I was gonna say the researchers give him anything?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah. People haven't gotten close enough to give heads or tails. There have been reports of like more of a darker liquid, but nothing specifically purple.
Okay.
This is all very
I'll keep
strange.
my mouth shut then.
I'm gonna.
And so you hear from across the way, you hear a bit of like shifting of metal, and you gather that the automaton is beginning to right itself as it stands up.
Do we have any
And-
reason to be concerned to be in here while it works? I'll kind of start stepping back towards the.
Well, given that it's likely going to be hacking away at all this, it's probably not great to be close. But I doubt being in the same room is going to be too much of an issue.
Okay.
What the hell status? There we go.
Beal walked into this weird circle.
Oh, yeah. So you walk into this, the center of this ritual circle. What are you looking for?
Is there anything on this middle pedestal? Or is it just another?
Yes, there appears to be some sort of like short sword type thing. The blade kind of looks to be a bit of like a reddish tinge of crystalline, with like almost weird like blemishes on the blade, as like it's not completely flat. There's weird like raised cubic-ish, like a part of a cube is sticking out.
Buell, just out of curiosity, he grabs it and tries to pull on the
You try to pull it out.
Yeah.
Okay, it comes out. It comes free.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Cue
it comes
shot
free.
of James P. Sullivan at like the freaking trash compactor room in Monsters Inc. It's just
Yeah, you pull it free. You're able to inspect the blade a little bit more, and there's more of those strange additional red crystalline blemishes across the rest of the blade. But other than those, it seems um like a good
It's
blade.
not glowing.
It's not glowing. No, the hilt's made out of like a gold into like a silver, down with the silver pommel,
Okay.
and like a leather wrapped
Buell,
handle.
Buell's gonna put it in his bag.
Okay.
I feel,
all right. You have
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
put down red crystal sword.
Red crystal sword.
This is your doing, Valroy.
No, don't blame me. It was
You
my
said
fault.
let's go down there and rob him blind.
Hey, you know,
Verbatim.
listen, I think at this point I'm gonna be walking back, and I mean, I don't know if I was looking over at Buell, considering that's probably happening simultaneously, but I'm just gonna yell over to Buell as he's like standing in the middle of the circle. Hey, I think we're gonna back up so this automaton can. Do I catch him? Maybe like throwing something in there, or is he already done with this before I can even look?
He's
over?
probably turned around walking out of the circle.
All right, I'm just gonna be walking kind of back towards the entrance. Say, yeah, I'm just be like, yeah, I think the automaton's gonna come in here and start hacking away. So I don't think we want to be in here necessarily.
I would like to speak to the automaton.
Oh well, I guess sounds like, and I'm gonna like kind of gesture over towards back in the other room, and as the metallic clanking and ringing starts to resound.
It's currently just standing there, and you have Atrioc right in front, looking at it, and it begins to move and he goes with a surprise. He begins to with a surprise to Atrioc. The automaton begins to move and start walking into the chamber slowly. Just each step, pretty pained. Well, not pained, but arduous. Like it's not fully charged, or
A little rusty.
no, not at full capacity.
Hey, your friend is getting away. I'll gesture to Buell.
Does the automaton ignore us completely?
Yeah, it's just walking straight past you.
Okay. Buell like stick his hand out to shake his hand, and it just walked
don't
past.
we need to like instruct it what to do?
I think I did. Atrioc says, and as soon as I begin to think about what I wanted to do, it began to move, and I guess we'll see what it does. And as it begins moving,
I'm gonna fill the empty handshake of Buell. As you as you outstretch your hand and then walk past him to shake your hand and say, I don't know, man. I guess this doesn't seem so friendly.
Doesn't like me.
all right, it's slowly walking over.
I like you. It's okay.
All right.
Hmm.
And it raises the empty portion of raises its left arm and points it at the clump of roots, and you can see a gout of almost like liquid flame
Oh, dang.
shoots out of it, covering the roots. And you can
I'm watching this.
see the roots visibly recoil, like the roots like retract a bit and
Like
start
a-
like making an awful like creaking like rubbing noise
Well, that
as
answers-
portions of it begin to coalesce and move around.
It lives.
Well, that answers that question.
As
Oh no.
several
Oh shit.
several humanoid visages begin to form out of the roots.
Oh, okay.
I would like everyone to roll initiative.
This is I'm gonna say this isn't good. This is not good. They're gonna get into it now.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. That's a 1.
Come on, baby.
Bro's dead. Bro's
Dude,
dead.
that's a
Plus
1.
two-
That's a
plus 2
1.
from
That's a
Dex
5 right here.
for a total of 3.
That's
for a
Let's
total
go.
of 3, baby.
That's a
Let's go.
1 on mine too.
Oh no, what's your dex?
It's for a total of 4. I think Buell got a 5. Well, what's your dex mod?
I
Cameron,
got 5.
you don't have a dex mod?
I rolled a 2 plus 3.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
I got plus 3 Dex, bro.
Just as the music was getting spoopy, it's time to get it cranked. Come on, shift over.
Why'd Ma let you have 3 Dex?
What was your total? Valworth?
4.
Okay. Oh, just a little bit.
Oh yeah, here we go. First combat of the arc, of the
Let's
campaign,
fucking
of
go.
whatever.
First one of the campaign.
Oh yeah, boy. Let's get it, boy.
Nat 1.
Yeah.
Had hot. What
Said
did you
we
roll?
had to hit him with it.
17.
Oh no,
Right.
this guy. Let's go.
Man.
I'm gonna put myself on a square. Did you follow in to kind of watch it, Buell, or were you just like disheveled because he rejected you?
Yeah, so place yourselves where you guys would likely have been
Well, I'm not
in this given
gonna.
scenario.
I'm not gonna
Let's
cut
kinda
myself any slack. I moved myself deliberately.
Okay.
I'm where I'd be because I wanted to see what was gonna happen to the roots.
And
Samesies.
your bear doesn't have its own initiative, does it? Right, Todd?
No, I think it acts on mine.
Yeah, okay.
Bear of the cave variety.
Precisely. Alright.
You really are not doing Todd's character justice, bro. Come
I
on.
think that's
Bro,
exactly
it's not
what.
my fault he didn't make his own.
That's exactly
his own
what
No,
I-
I
that's
was
ex-
never
It's
told.
not my fault he didn't spend $5 on a
I was never
stupid
told.
digital
Jared literally has it for free. He literally said, I think, in the chat.
I
that
didn't.
he
I
made
literally
Killstar.
forgot. I literally forgot about minis. To be honest with you, so
I mean, we have 2 weeks, so
I
if
think
you guys want
Beals
to-
is perfect. Beal, where do you want to be?
That shit's lit.
I'm where I was. I was where the automaton woke up and he just walked past me.
Okay, you're gonna be like, dang, bro, haters gonna say it's fake. All right. What is Atrioc doing? Was he in here as well?
He's in the door pissing himself.
Is this is Atrioc, right?
watching?
Okay.
No, he's right here. Yeah, he's in the entranceway, watching it shoot
Shaleem.
the flame on the roots.
Yo, good thing we got the automaton working because now we got a powerful ally, or it's gonna die immediately, but we'll see.
Wood versus steel.
Wood.
Wood
Nature
versus
versus machine.
All right.
Nurture.
So, at the top of the move is the construct shooting its gout of flame at
Nice.
the large mound over here.
Whoa. That boy
Shooting
thick.
his gout.
Shooting his get.
Alright.
His gout, not yet.
He's-
Dude, you're older than me to say this
Gout.
stuff, bro. What the heck?
Oh, his gat. His gat.
He said, bro, you're older than me. You just said that.
I stay hip, my boy. Oh, there's one on the ceiling too. I didn't even see that one up there.
Yeah, there's a few sticking out of the ceiling. They're not. Yeah, there's not out of the ceiling.
You're
out
like,
of
oh, the wall, yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. So as it shoots its gout of flame, it lands square on it, inflicting
400 d6 damage.
11 damage.
Hell yeah. We love to see it.
Alright. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong number to move. There we go.
I should probably look at my, character sheet.
Alright, shoots it out of flame, it starts burning up all this mound of vines, but it doesn't seem to be getting much deeper than just surface level burns.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Hadhod.
That's my dwarf. Let's go, boy.
Oh yeah. Let's see what we got here.
This man just holding a dead rabbit. That's so funny.
Oh,
Gotta
don't
love
worry
it.
about it. Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Don't worry. Don't you worry about it.
Alright, well, knowing that something crazy was gonna happen, Hadrod already has his crossbow out and ready.
No way. He predicted foreshadowing.
Yo, he's sick with it.
He's kind of nice with the.
Yeah.
He's kind of nice with the.
He's pretty
Preemptive.
fucking nice with it.
He's pretty.
Okay, so I'm going to move a little bit to the right of the entryway. Well, I'm going to move. Actually, I think I could stay there. I can see over the table, right? Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the tree in front of the automaton.
All right.
And then I'm going to fire my crossbow.
All right.
Time to attack.
Time to kill.
13 plus 13 plus 7 to hit. That is that is a 20.
All right. That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, I will roll damage.
Absolutely sick.
Push. 3 plus 3, so 6 damage.
All
6
right.
piercing damage. And how does pushing work for the weapon mastery?
What do you mean? Like the push mastery?
So weapon mastery, it's push on the heavy crossbow. Do
And
they
the-
have to roll a strength, or do they automatically push if you hit?
What does it say? I
And
don't
you
have that up at the moment.
UA7 at the end of it. It'll.
Yeah. All right. Oh.
Yeah, I
let's
can
fight this.
look it up.
7.
I look back to Buell and I wink.
You would wink back if you had eyelids.
Mental wink.
Mhm.
God damn, where are they?
They're in the.
Bone molds and
The case is creaking. Ooh. I like throw up a little bit in my mouth.
If you hit a creature with his weapon, you can push the creature up to 10 feet straight away from yourself.
Nice.
Okay.
If it is large or smaller. So I'm gonna push it like
God damn,
10.
what the
Holy-
fuck? What the
10
fuck?
feet?
Weapon mastery's
Yeah,
OP.
I'm gonna push it. I'm just gonna push it away from the automaton.
Okay. Well, it'll go straight back from you,
Yeah.
so it gets knocked back.
10
Oh wait.
feet. That's crazy. Hello.
Also, Hunter's Mark
Spin it.
is an extra 1d6.
Oh, yes. Okay.
1. So 7.
One more damage. Let's go.
Dude, it all counts.
Yeah, it does. All right.
That is it. Bertha's gonna move around and just kind of wait.
All right.
Is there? Are you? How does it? Are you able to hold your action to attack if they get near you or no?
You already.
Did you not already use your action?
Yeah, you already used your action.
Or are you just asking for clarification?
I guess I have to use my bonus action to have Bertha take an action, right?
And isn't Hunter's Mark a bonus action?
Yeah. Well, she could still move.
Right.
Yeah, but
So
if you
this
can't,
move.
if you can't expend the action, you can't hold it.
Okay, but could you hold the action to attack, and the trigger is that they get near you? Or is
Yes.
that
Yeah.
no?
Yeah, basically whatever you
Yeah,
want the
you can do
trigger to
that.
be, you can totally do that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Alright, then that's game over for me.
GG
All
game.
right. Now for the needle polite is going to
That what?
throw.
The hoop.
Is going to throw a needle.
What the scallop?
With the scallop. Oh shoot. Oh, never mind. We'll get to that later. So,
What
where's
the
my
scout?
dice?
I'm what the scout? I'm a good for you.
Oh wait, how do I change my ship back to feet instead of tiles?
You can so in the top left corner, it should be under like the board options. It'll be like unit of measurement, and you can be it's like 1 tile equals like 5 feet, or you can do like whatever. It's on the
Okay.
left hand side.
Your name.
Yeah, it'll be unit feet. It's be like I think it's like whatever per tile. It's like 5. You can just put 5 or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Yep.
Yep. there
Wait
we
a
go.
minute. Oh,
No, I just grabbed some. So it's gonna.
this man says, "Yo, hold on, guys. Make saving throws."
Actually, I should increase the ambient light.
I'm gonna nuke the room.
This man said, "All right, everybody. Hey, that dagger that you just pulled. Yeah, we're gonna know how to make saving throws. Set it on the room."
All right, whatever. We'll just call it good. Actually, yeah, you can see better now. It's going to sling.
Nathan,
something at the
do you
automaton.
have the lights turned down in the board? There you go. I think you just
Yeah,
applied
all
it.
right. I didn't hit apply.
Yeah, I did that before. I'm like, oh, dude, it's so dark in here. Everyone's like, dude, I can see everything. I'm like, oh, wait. Oops. All right, nice.
Okay,
This
nice.
is cool.
Okay, and it's gonna hit square on it.
Whoa, what's this over here? Oh. Oh.
7 damage against the automaton.
Oh, I threw a needle? Oh, that mud.
Yeah, it slings a needle and sticks it right between a joint, cutting right into some of the inner workings.
All right.
Next up would be Buell.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Ooh.
Let's see. Let's see. Are there just the roots that he did the fire on have enemies on it?
Yeah, currently
Okay.
those are the only enemies.
Yeah, like back here in this corner right here.
Okay. Buell's gonna move in and take a dash action to be behind the what's it called?
The automaton.
Automaton.
Okay.
Yeah,
Behind the
that's 55 feet. So you want to be right here is 55. You'll have 5 feet to move if you want to be anywhere else. You can be like right here if you want, or right here.
I'll be right.
And I'm
there.
not super stickler about individual tiles. So go between them should you so choose, as long as
This guy's
as long as it measures out.
this man's freeboarding. All right, hold up. So if you're here, then that means that yeah, that's about the same though. So yeah, if you want to be right there, you're good.
That's fine. And I'll throw a hand axe at one of the blight that I saw shoot something. I want to throw a hand axe at it.
Oh, that's the one up above it. But yeah,
Okay.
What's the range on a hand axe?
probably 30.
30. 20 to 60.
20 to 60.
Oh, damn.
So you're gonna
So I
have.
think that's with disadvantage.
Yeah, he's gonna have to make a disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
But that's okay because I believe in you.
I still got dirty 20.
Oh yeah, baby.
He's
Alright.
good. Oh, he's good.
He just yo,
That's nice.
out
Damn,
the
that's
cloak. Out the cloak
Just
reveals.
5 damage.
5 damage. All right.
5 damage
You-
slashing.
Let's go. That's my automaton, man. That's my friend.
All right. You.
Then can I roll a perception to see why the trees are so angry?
Go ahead and roll it.
Dan says, I
Oh,
need to
never
know
mind.
what's.
I got a 2. So never
All
mind.
right. Yeah, you. They're
Never mind, never
pissed. They're
He's
pissed.
just, he's just like, why?
The grocery bill.
Yeah.
Bills, taxes.
Um.
This
That'd
is
be
going postal.
All right. You run up behind the behind the construct, automaton, whatever you want to call it, and you. Behind it, you loose the axe, and it lands square into the chest of this thing, and it kind of recoils. It's rooted into the wall. It's not able to move, but yeah, now it's got an axe sticking out. Juice is pooling up around it.
It's just flowing.
Nice, dude. That's a good axe.
I'm gonna pay your juice.
Next up, Valroy.
Valroy, I'm gonna. Hey, Who's next to me? Is that Solomon?
Yeah.
Solomon, you overhear me whisper, say, I was hoping for something like this. I'm going to dash off to the side. Not like necessarily like directly like speaking to you, but just like under my breath.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can go ahead and move through the candelabras.
I'm gonna go and just start jumping around. I'm gonna like kind of dash across. I'm gonna dash across, and I'm gonna kind of almost like kind of press my shoulder up against this kind of pillar right here. And with my sword, I'm gonna do a kind of a flourish. And as I'm like kind of twirling it in the air, like you see this kind of blackened energy start to kind of careen across the blade. And I'm just gonna like kind of, it almost looks like I'm kind of shooting 3 different kind of motes at these creatures. And I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bane. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range will take a charisma saving throw. So all 3 of these creatures need to. Oh, actually, I apologize. It's 30 feet, so I don't know if everybody. I don't know. That's technically 33. So I guess the.
Yeah.
The first 2 then, the bottom 2, they need to make it.
Okay.
And they are trying to beat. They're trying to beat a 13.
Easy enough.
Fail.
All right, that's a failure. They're beating a 13. That's also a failure.
Let's go.
They are both inflicted with Bane, so that's -1 to, or minus D4 to what? Attacks.
To attacks and saving throws.
Okay.
And I will be maintaining concentration, so I will need to make checks if I get shot. But
Okay. Stats. That doesn't help me.
I can keep note of it too if you want. So no big deal.
Yeah. I should be okay.
Well,
if I forget, then remind me. But
and if it's a simple request, if I can roll the D4, I would enjoy that more. But if you want to roll,
go on ahead.
Okay. And then I'm going to. So that's going to be my action, my movement, and then I'm going to be. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and. Let me go ahead and look real quick, going up real fast. 60 feet, I think, is for Bardic Inspiration. 60 feet of you, yep. I'm going to go ahead, as I finish this flourish, I'm going to go ahead and kind of on the other side of the, I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to yell out to Buell and just say, hey, Buell, remember! It's all up here. I'm going to gesture to my head, and then I'm just going to go ahead and kind of get myself ready. And I'm going to go ahead and give Buell a Bardic Inspiration. You can go ahead and add a D6 to an attack roll. Actually, let me go ahead and specify. That a creature can have only once within the next hour. When the creature fails a D20 test, the creature can roll. So yeah, attack roll, basically anything. It seems like
yeah,
so.
Anything
Skill
you
check,
roll a D20 for.
Yep. So.
Okay. Cool.
And then you can use that whenever you want.
For some reason.
Actually, I technically, as the College of Valor, I could
You could do.
I can do that actually. A creature that has a Bardic Inspiration die from you can use it for one of the following effects. Okay, so actually you can do it on any D20 roll, or if you want, when a creature is hit by an attack roll, that creature can use its reaction to roll the Bardic Inspiration die and add the number roll to its AC against that. So you can also use it for defense. Or if you want to add it to your, the creature can roll the Bardic Inspiration die and add the number roll to the attack damage. So you can quite literally use that whenever you want. So if you want to add yourself a D6 to your AC, damage, whatever. College of Valor, baby. College of Valor. And that's going to go ahead and end my turn.
All right.
Solly.
With that,
Pretty crazy.
Solomon
Added to AC.
The needle blights don't go?
It's your turn. The needle blight already went.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Sorry, I'm expecting to be at the very bottom of initiative here.
You'd be surprised.
All right, so I'm assuming my my patron doesn't like these things, right?
There's certainly some sort of corruption going on here.
Okay, so I'm gonna get tunnel vision for a second.
And then cast explosion on the roof.
So around this bigger one right here is just kind of everything around him kind of darkens, and I hyper focus, and I pull out the spheroid from underneath my cloak, and
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Okay. And I cast Eldritch Blast.
So
Watch
anyway, you
out,
started
boy.
blasting. How
And
close did
my-
you get to the pouch?
Out?
Yeah, that pouch on that pedestal. How close did you get to it?
I am as close to it as I've ever been.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're shooting at the big mound.
Yeah, big one.
All right.
Wait, did you move?
Roll that.
Got an 18 plus 6.
And you have the range for that, right? Did you?
I do.
Okay.
'Cause it's a
Is it
it's
120 base?
120.
You've
Yeah.
already made it 120.
Oh, 120, baby.
So
I thought it was a additional thing to make it 120, but it could be
I thought it
wrong.
was 300.
You're probably right about that. Okay.
Hold on, I'll look it up real quick.
All right, my dog's barking. Hang on.
Yeah, it's 120
Make
base
sure.
for Eldritch.
Wait, that's not even my dog. Okay, never mind. My dog's good. I don't give her the benefit of the doubt enough.
All right.
I'm just
So-
used to her being the angry one.
You lose that. You got what? 18? 19?
18 plus 6.
All right. And roll damage.
All right. That's 9 damage.
Sheesh.
All right.
9 force damage.
What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
I don't know, like kind of like a shadowy lightning bolt. It's not
Alright.
necessarily like a death and despair thing. It's just it's gunky.
All right. You got like a weird goopy extension
Yeah.
of your hand that just kind of strikes the enemy.
No gunk.
Well, it's not
Oh,
like
that's a
a slap
very
hand.
different-
It's like a
well, yeah.
lightning bolt.
Well, yeah, it's like a. All right. All right. I got you. I got you. All right. You loose this bolt of Eldritch energy, striking squarely on it. Really, just kind of the force emanating through this creature, rupturing something like any sort of vesicles that this liquid goes through, causing a gout of it to erupt out of it.
Disgusting.
And with that, it is
Hey,
the
Scorching.
mound's turn.
Oh
He's
no.
going to move
Let's go.
up to the automaton. Is going to make an attack against it.
Nice. Love that.
So it makes 2. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, that's not.
You said
Does that
2
hit?
attacks?
Yeah, it's gonna be making 2 attacks
All right, hold on.
against this thing.
It's gonna be -3. It's gonna be -3 for the first attack, and it's gonna be -1 for the second for the Bane.
All right. That math is tough. All right. So the first one doesn't hit. The second one also does not hit.
Oh, okay. Nice.
All right. So the mound, it begins to shift, and new vines seem to like be covering up where old ones were ruptured and broken into. And it slowly shambles over, using like its limbs for additional movement before it just lifts up and makes 2 giant slams into the automaton, seeming to just
Dang.
reflect off of its exterior armor.
Glad you're on our side, friends.
And then it's this guy's turn. He's going. Hold on, health. Okay. He shimmies on up off to the side. He's also blighted. Right? Yeah.
-3 to that roll, huh?
All right.
So I'm gonna leave this D4 out.
Where is this? 4 minus 3. Yeah, that he ends up hitting.
Oh no.
So that will be 7 damage against 86. So this blight shambles up and use more of like a wooden protrusion to stab into it, getting a little bit of purchase between some of the plates, and it ends up breaking off inside of it, leaving part of it behind.
Okay.
And with all the commotion, you see additional vines begin to writhe around the room.
Oh, Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wait, how many more?
As-
Oh.
As
Wait.
Hadhod, you notice some vines twisting to just your right, near the wall, an additional form, like kind
Oh,
of
shit.
lift up from the wall up above you guys in the right corner, and then off to the side, a large mound is beginning to coalesce.
Another one.
We
Yes.
got more!
Say, oi! There are more of them forming. I yell
All right.
out into the room.
Yeah. Is that what you yell? Okay, and with that, it'll be the construct's turn. And it's going to lift up its right arm instead and make a
Okay.
hacking swing from right to left.
Nice. Do it to him.
Oh wow, that's tough. That's a natural one.
Ah, dang, our heavy hitter.
All right, it doesn't seem
Feels
quite
pretty low.
calibrated. It just it lowers the blade to a certain height, well above any of these creatures, and it just swings over.
It just. Yeah. Dang.
And its arm is back on that side, and it seems to like lock back into place and twist over.
Gotcha.
That will be Hadhod. Your turn.
I'll say, Bertha maul this fiend.
Hell yeah, Bertha.
She'll
That's
rear
our
up
girl.
and Charge. She'll
Let's
rear up
go.
and charge.
Yeah, whoop its
The
ass, but
Fuck this thing up.
Beat its ass, beat its ass.
Beat its ass.
My #1 Bertha fan shirt and foam finger on.
I roll into hit. Hope if I rolled on the table. 19
Probably.
plus 6. Does a
Damn,
25
to hit.
hit.
Yeah, I think it usually does.
Nice.
Most of the time.
Alright, so it hits. And it will use claws. Do 2d6 plus 4 slashing.
2d6 plus 4. All right, roll your damage.
I just pulled the space stats of the bear, of the brown bear. It
Oh.
has bite and claws.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then it loses multi-attack until later on in Beastmaster.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotcha.
So that is 9 damage.
9 damage
9
against
damage.
this thing.
Nice, nice, Bertha.
Alright.
We love that, Bertha.
You command
Hell
your so how do you guys want to describe your attacks and abilities, or do you want me
Yeah.
to, or do you?
I'm
it can
down.
Go either way,
I'm down
should you
to
so choose.
describe.
Yeah, Jared's pretty dang good at it. I'd let him do it.
Let me cook.
Cameron, do you want to describe your own attacks, or do you want me to do a description? Or in Todd.
I could do my own.
Yeah, I can do
On
mine.
my own.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Alright,
So yeah.
Your Bertha just charges forward. And then
Tell
just
me
kind
how
of-
I do it if I mess up.
Yeah, let's say.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. And then just rears up on her hind legs and just sweeps down. Starts tearing chunks out of
Alright.
this bark
Big ol'
monstrosity.
Yeah, ripping pieces off. You got splinters scattered everywhere now. You got juice all over
Juicing.
her claws.
She stands up on her 2 hind legs and just starts running at it.
Punching it.
Speed bagging its head.
Anyway, alright. So that's good.
Okay.
I guess it's my turn.
Yeah, that's your bonus, boy. You gotta hold up. You gotta hold her.
Alright, yeah, so I will take a step to the side. I'm gonna kinda like take a step to the side and I'm gonna shoot past the automaton and hit that because I marked that other one.
Oh yeah.
You marked this one right here, right?
Yeah, so
smaller
I'm gonna keep shooting at that one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll move forward to, like behind this pillar.
Real quick question. Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just gonna say. So as these vines are coming out and becoming like animated, is it like they're like there's nothing left on the wall, like they become form, or is there still stuff on the wall? So I'm like,
yeah, you still have bits poking out of the wall, but it seems to like just kind of pinch off, and then it separates and almost becomes its
so
own
us
thing.
like destroying these like is almost like it's like clearing the room in a way because they're coming off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're coming through the wall.
All right.
And a bit of it does seem to be like these mounds wouldn't have come from like how much was in the room previous. So there's definitely something additional.
Oh, interesting. Okay. All I'm saying is everything started animating once Buell took that dagger off the pedestal.
I think everything started animating when the.
I'm just saying, Buell.
So with Bertha engaged in combat with the one on the right, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna kind of move up forward, brace against the pillar, and then fire a crossbow bolt at the other one in front of the
Oh yeah. Okay.
automaton.
Yeah. Make that shot.
Nat 20. Let's go.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
That misses.
Fuck it. What?
You can strong.
Yeah, so I just fire a
Ducks.
crossbow bolt right in its face.
Right, its face.
Yes.
So
Alright.
how does this group do crits?
They missed.
Jared had like thought up some additional
Okay.
rules,
You
but
just-
I didn't think about that, and I forgot
It's
about
just
them. So
double
just do
damage, right?
yeah, just double
Okay.
your dice.
Yeah, it instantly dies. Imagine it's like for
So, yeah,
players
well,
too.
any and all dice you double. Don't double any constants.
Yeah, no
Just for the
mods.
attack, right?
Yeah.
No mods.
No. Okay. Just base weapon damage.
Just dice.
Um.
Any dice you roll, double.
Any dice you add to the attack.
So Hunter's Mark also doubles?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, just like the +3s. and
Or-
double and stuff like that.
4, 8, that's 12. Plus 4, 16.
I do every run
Plus
and then
5 is
times it
21,
by 2.
24 damage.
Oh,
Alright,
were you
24 damage.
rolling 2 dice, Todd, instead of doubling it?
I mean, you can do it either way.
No,
but
yeah. So sure.
It technically averages out.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
that's
I rolled 2d10 and 2d6.
All right.
makes sense.
So you brace up against this dies, and you loose a bolt, plunges straight through something that you might call a head. Might hit something critical because as soon as the bolt goes out the back, it begins to almost unravel
Oh,
as all these vines just fall apart,
nice shooting.
juice gushing out of several
I chuckled
wounds
to
in it.
myself. I would also
Nicely
like
done.
I would also like it to fly 10 feet back and hit the wall.
Right.
You're pinning it against the wall.
Yo. Actually, yeah,
It's
Wait a
freaking dead
Actual.
space like a rivet gun.
it's pinned against the wall.
The dead space rivet gun.
This doesn't actually work. Let's put it down.
Nice.
There we go. That's one
Heck
dead.
Yeah.
Cool.
Scratch that sucker.
Will that be your turn, Hedgehog?
Yes. I think that's all I can really do.
Bonus action to pick your nose.
Bonus action.
Oh,
Twiddle
bonus
my thumbs
action.
up my ass.
Bertha acts on my bonus action.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. Alright, so that's your turn. Now you see the blights coming out of the walls. They just begin to rear up, ready to throw something right at you, Buell, and then also at the construct for the other one.
All right.
All right,
Yo, these are
so-
all technically, Beel's a skeleton. The construct's a robot. We got constructs of wood and nature.
It's so true.
Everyone's
so
a
true.
construct. There's a lot of constructs happening right now.
So true, bestie.
Yo.
So true. Kid.
Okay.
Wait,
Does a 16 hit, Buell?
My AC is 16, so I don't know if that blocks.
I think that
Yeah,
matching
hit-
is
yeah.
matching is hit.
Yeah.
He's a hit.
I should hit. All right.
And I didn't bait him. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't bait him fast enough.
He dies. It's your fault.
Oh my.
That's
You brought me into this world.
that'll be 11 damage.
Oh.
It gets a
11.
lucky shot.
Not the
Alright, so it
bones.
rears up, sending one right to you. It bounces off your back. Do you have like armor on, or do you just have the bag?
Not technically the bag,
Okay.
but it's I got like heavy armor, technically.
Okay, so you are technically wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it launches this needle right into your back, bouncing pretty squarely right on a portion that it can actually absorb instead of glancing off, and you stumble a little bit, bumping into the construct a bit. But
That hurt my feelings.
yeah, it hurt your feelings.
And
Feelings
that's-
Other does not hit the construct. It throws another needle at the construct, but it just glances off.
What's
Also,
I'm
does
talking
not
about?
have a shield.
Oh.
This is just
Oh
the
yeah,
best
yeah, yeah.
model I could get.
Yeah.
Oh, and now it's Buell's turn.
Oh, I guess technically Buell could have, if you wanted to use that bardic inspiration as a defense to make that. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to go back. It's fine.
No, that's good.
All right,
Hey, we're past that.
we passed that. Old news.
its time has passed.
Buell was gonna see the construct super biff its swing at the guys in front of it and think it sucks. And no longer want to be its friend.
Damn, just like that.
Just like that.
So he
This one handshake.
said
He said,
this
"Damn,
is
this
not a
thing-
real guy.
This thing has
a
no
robot.
brain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a
His
cool
voice. So
cat.
Buell was gonna
Yeah, you-
back up and help Bertha, his real friend.
Oh hell yeah! There you
So,
go.
yeah, I don't want to play with you anymore.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah. And Buell's gonna swing on that guy.
Does he have it flanked?
Like no.
Oh, if he's
I
right
wouldn't call
here,
that flanking.
he's right here. He has movement to
We
get
do.
in the.
Do we do flanking?
I,
Yeah,
Flanking
we
is
don't
a thing.
flank here.
I feel like that never
What?
just never comes
No,
up.
Don't need it.
Yeah,
Flanking's
no,
a
you-
real thing, bro.
yeah,
That's
no, it's
game
a real
mechanic.
mechanic. I know, David. Yeah, you can flank it.
Heck yeah.
19 plus 5, 24 hit.
Just
A
remember,
little bit.
Nathan, you can flank things too.
Yeah, I know. Hey, we'll get to that,
Flank
David.
me,
We'll get to
big
that.
man.
One of these days.
First combat flanking already.
So that definitely hits. So roll your damage.
Oh my. Let's see. Shit. 8 plus 5. That's 13.
Dang.
That 13 hits. 13 hits.
Dang.
Wait, 13 damage, right? Because he already hit with the 24.
Oh, yeah, 13 damage.
13 damage.
Damage. That's pretty correct.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so how are you swinging at this thing?
The point of my sword kind of broke off in the bag already. So it's just this
Alright.
rusty piece of shit. So it's more of a club, and I just bash it over the back of the head.
Okay.
Hell
Alright,
yeah.
So you bash it, and after a couple bashes, something similar happens as to the other one. It just kind of begins to unravel after
Oh, yeah.
after losing too much
Woo! Oh,
juice. It begins to unravel, just falling apart in a
Solomon just
pile
took too
right,
much
right at your
juice.
feet.
nicely done, bro.
Hell yeah.
Taking bodies. Solomon's fighting for his
Says the
life to get
top
back
left
in.
your screen, Bertha, like that.
All right, Valroy, your turn.
A
Alright.
fairy arrived and brought me teriyaki jerky.
Oh, let's go.
Yo, the
Just
jerky
right in
fairy.
the forest. Yeah.
Is you turn off your camera intentionally?
Yeah.
Oh, Todd's cut in half now on the stream. He's-
Oh, I'm sorry, Todd. I just don't
I
know
die.
if my family members, but if like it's bad conduct or stuff to have on stream.
Nah,
so
you're
just-
good.
Yes, sir,
All right.
You'll get banned from the shipyard.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what? Okay, so it's me up. Okay, Buell went back there. I'm gonna go. I don't know what I want to do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just rush up over here, and I'm going to make an attack with my short sword. Let's see if I can do here. Ooh, nice. That's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Okay, that's definitely hitting.
All right, so then I'm gonna add do my D6 plus 3. That means 6 points of damage.
6 points.
And I'm just gonna rush up, kind of shield just kind of tucked, kind of staying guarded. I'm just gonna rush up and just kind of step into it and just swipe wide and just cut across it with my short sword, and then just kind of bring up my short sword, my shield close, and like kind of a guarded position as I'm now standing kind of in the space. Yep.
All right.
I don't-
Yeah, you make this swipe and you just cut into a bit of it. A clump of moss and a few vines come off, but other than that, it seems relatively unfazed.
Okay.
But you can see there's definitely some purple shit all over.
There's this one. Okay. All right, sounds good. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word. Kind of seeing Buell and hearing Buell kind of take that hit. I'm just gonna kind of whisper out to myself as I'm kind of, as you can see, almost just like this kind of arcane kind of almost mist kind of like effects kind of emanate kind of from my mouth. It's like this kind of like bluish kind of gray. I'm just gonna say, "Be healed, my friend," to Buell, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll a Healing Word for him.
And his spine gets adjusted.
Yep, he gets chiropractic treatment. That's not bad. It's not bad.
You're just a chiropractor?
2. Buell, you're gonna heal. You're gonna heal 5 points as my Healing Word comes over, kind of hits your body and starts to replenish the fracturing that was done to you, my boy.
Thank you, my
Nice.
friend.
You're welcome. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. So that would make it Solomon's turn.
All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is look a little to my left and notice this freaking dude skulking in the corner, and I'm gonna try and put a little more distance between me and him.
Alright.
I'll tactically maneuver myself over here beside these guys where the party's at, and I'll take a pot shot at the big cheese over here.
Wait, I should not be streaming.
You're streaming for.
Wait, so, Cameron, are you actually watching it? It doesn't tell me you are.
I'm still watching it.
Okay, well, oops.
Yeah.
Hey, no meta.
He's cut off his.
No
Todd,
meta
can you stream for Cameron? So that way, yeah.
I'm
if
not
there's-
metagaming.
If there's any,
I'm talking to Cameron, because he's watching the DM screen.
yeah, can just
I don't
That's
know how to
messed
do
up,
that.
dude. You can't.
just
do
bottom
that.
left. It should just say like stream your whatever, like kind of where you join the calls and stuff, and you can like end the call. It should be like stream or like something like that. Stream your video or
My screen
yeah, share
from
your screen.
Tailspire.
Yeah.
No, in Discord.
No, yeah. Discord, you're gonna stream Tailspire for Cameron.
So what do I do?
Well, you're just gonna wait till Todd
Oh.
pulls up his. He's gonna start
Yeah.
streaming and then.
You know,
It's
stop.
it's where?
It's in the bottom left. It's like the monitor with the arrow that's like kind of up and to the right.
Yeah, it's right next to turn on your camera or turn off your camera since you have it on already. So, share your screen.
Applications.
And then
Screens.
you'll just like choose either the screen or you just want if you just want only Tailspire to be shared, just like choose Tailspire and then it'll only stream
Yeah.
that.
Oh, Tailspire is not here.
Then just share your screen, I guess. As long
Oh, because you're in the share screens. If you or no, that's weird. I guess it's not too much of an issue as long as Cameron doesn't do anything weird.
It says Finder, Acrobat, Microsoft Word.
I don't know. I keep wanting to say Wartails.
You could just go to click screens. You should have multiple like options at the top. There's application screens,
says
capture
entire
devices.
screen.
Yeah, so just do that one. And so whenever you're looking at it, you'll have it. You'll have it up.
He's gonna see all my secrets.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
it's Cameron.
He's gonna see all my notes I have about him.
All right, David,
Um,
sling your missile.
Heals up.
Nope, you immediately stopped streaming.
Warning: the app doesn't have permission to record your screen. You may have unexpected results.
Alright,
oh
that's,
boy. Okay, if it's too much of an issue, I could just stream and then we can get back on with this.
Let's get back on with this.
14 total.
Okay, Cameron, you can go ahead.
Jared, why don't you do it?
Because
You know
I'm
how to do it.
streaming
He's live
everything.
streaming, brother. Anyway,
Oh, I
Solomon,
see.
your turn.
A small hiccup.
14 total to hit the big cheeser.
14 total to hit Big Cheese. I don't believe that hits. No, it does not.
Here, I got you, Cameron.
Okay, well,
All
I
right.
fumble.
You loose your blast of energy, and it seems to almost absorb it. Like you hit a particular spot that it was just able to easily chew through.
Yeah.
And then it is his turn.
Uh-oh.
So the mound over your
Just
shoulder, you see a
watch it
streak
live.
of energy. Valroy, over your shoulder, you see a streak of energy plunge into the mound, and it seems to just absorb it. And then
Oh,
it begins to stand up on its legs. It's gonna make one swipe against you, one swipe against the construct.
oh hell!
Oh, that'll be a 26. Well, minus whatever Bane, but
Come
26
on,
to hit.
baby! 3 minus 3 on that bad boy.
Oh man, does a 23 hit? Probably
Yeah,
not.
Yeah,
it
my
does.
armor class is 24 actually. It's perfectly.
Yeah, I'm getting cheats.
Actually, okay. So it's going to deal.
It's getting freaking taxidermized.
Hell, there. Nope. Where the fuck did it go?
I'm about to get annihilated.
That is gonna be. 12 points of damage.
Nice.
To you. And
Alright.
then for the attack against the construct. Oh, that's a miss. Alright, never mind.
I mean, I just get hit.
Makes another blow,
Oh,
but it just. Yeah, it makes the right swing, it just sweeps through you, just scraping at you with thorns and just thick vines just smacking against you.
I'm gonna like.
And then as it goes to swing against the construct, it just smashes against the plate. It's just a ringing. Just a loud ringing.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm like kind of spit out like out of my mouth some blood. Ah.
Alright. And then the other mound is going to begin sauntering on forward. Out to there. And it just begins to pick itself up and slowly shamble down the way, trying to get at you guys.
Okay.
And then
But wait, there's more.
from that corner that it just picked up from.
Oh, I'm out of here.
Additional.
I'm out of here. We should. Hey, I have an idea. Let's leave.
There's even more of them.
Yeah, you can bottleneck them. Shit. But that. Oh wait, now it's the Vine's turn. None of them are alive. Never mind. Okay. So top of the round, back to the construct. So it's going to blade block to the left. It's going to swing it around for just a plunging stab against the mound.
Okay.
Oh, and that'll be a good. That'll hit. So let's see.
Bro was sick in the head.
I had decided that this attack was going to be a d20, and I rolled a nat 20 on it.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, that does damage. So that'll be 25 damage.
Oh, that's his damage. Oh, damn. I love it.
As it rears back up this blade, it just plunges straight through the center of this mound, and then just rips it up as.
Did I get fountain?
Yeah, so it's standing probably like an additional like foot taller than you, but then it just gets stabbed through, ripped up, and a bunch of vines just fall onto you.
Ah,
Bunch of just loose vines.
I like some of them hit the
Purple
shield,
gunk.
but like things hit my face.
Yeah. And so that's now there's just a massive
Body
Gunk.
putrid
on you.
smelling vines.
smells like Hadhod.
Yeah, it smells similar to
Smells
the shit
better.
Hadhod rolls in.
Smells better than me.
And with that, it is Hadhod's turn.
Well, since that's dead, I'm gonna shoot Valroy.
That's correct. I'm like, good work, big man. Right to the head, just die.
Okay, so I see that thing get exploded, and I hear shuffling on the other side of the room, so I will turn. I will say, what in oblivion is that?
What in oblivion is that?
Oh, Todd, you can move your hunter's mark. Remember?
Yeah, so for this turn, I will use my bonus action to put Hunter's Mark onto the next big mound.
Okay.
Fat, absolute thick mound.
And
The rotund mound.
Absolutely
so
rotund as
that Hunter's Mark will be on the second
The
mound.
corpulent mound.
Then I will load and shoot at it. I will fire upon the big mound.
Alright.
11 plus 7, 18. Does that hit?
18 definitely hits.
Plus 7? What are
Yeah.
you adding for your mod?
Bro.
I have archery.
Oh, hell
fighting
yeah.
style.
That's
so
what's
that's
up.
plus 2. So I have 16 decks. So it's 3 plus
Yeah,
2.
big,
plus 3 plus
Big, big. So I thought
Bro
this
thinks, bro thinks I'm Ebu 12.
This
Bro
fan,
thinks he's him.
this fan's got the hey, plus 7 at level 3 is crazy.
Oh,
Eight.
found it.
That's 11 points of piercing damage.
11 points.
Yes.
Alright, you focus on it, and there's almost like a shimmer with your hunter's mark. As you focus, you loose the bolt, and that shimmer coalesces onto that point where your bolt strikes, and there's almost like a flash as it hits, and it plunges deep into this creature's mound of a hide.
Plus,
Nice.
plus 1 damage on that as well.
Oh,
the
so
Hunter's
12?
Mark. Yeah, 12.
You better be keeping
Alright,
track
and
of
then-
your ammo.
I am
Hey.
22 bolts, you freak.
Don't worry too much about ammo. Unless
Oh,
it's special.
infinite money glitch? I'm
Oh,
selling
wait.
it.
There's no way you're shooting 20 rounds in like even
I'm
3 combats.
I'm selling my ammo for infinite
So
money.
do I look down and my quiver's still full?
No,
This is like
it
yeah.
is what 3 bolts lighter.
Are you able to remove the candelabra?
You could move through it. It's not taking up your space too much since you're medium.
No, I mean, Bertha's gonna go over there and knock it over.
Oh, they just hit it over? I mean, yeah, physically, yeah, she could
Just be
hit
able
it
to
over.
stand next to me.
Boom.
So does she knock it over or does she not?
Yeah, she's gonna knock it over to be able to stand next to that pillar.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Let's... is there a way you can rotate shit vertically? I don't think so.
Nice.
Vertically?
Yeah, so I can have this thing laying down.
Oh
Okay,
no.
And then that
no,
is
yeah.
my
Yeah,
turn.
well, I just deleted it. Never mind.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, and... So that'll be the Needle's turn.
Oh, I'm dead. RIP.
They're both gonna shoot at the construct.
Let's go.
Seeing that it
Thank you
just
for your
rips
service.
the mound apart.
Wait, what is
Actually, I
this?
guess I'm also behind this body too. I'd have cover a little bit as well. So, yeah, this thing would be.
Yeah,
A little
I
you're,
did
you're
it.
currently underneath the vines.
Hell
Oh, I
yeah,
did not notice that those things were up there.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there's more. We're dead.
Oh, there's one more.
There's 3 more. There's 4 more. There's 3 more.
Oh, you're right. You're so right. Where the hell did... Oh, I put it away. I'm stupid. So they're both gonna make attacks against it. 3 plus 4. Oh, that does hit. And that hits.
60.
Alright, one looses another thorn. Managing to plunge into a bit of... Making a bit of a nick into some of the armor. Getting a little bit through. The other one manages also similar results, making a sizable dent into it.
All right, my schweirdos.
It's certainly getting a little bit scuffed up.
Tell me why I was eating peanut butter pretzels and I was 8 to D6.
This man almost had a real treat.
The real crunch. Okay, so that's their turn. Oh, wait, this guy.
It's 30 feet. Dang.
Okay.
What the?
Are any of you within that?
Yeah.
Kind of. You are.
I'm also.
Barely not.
I'm also. Okay, I'm just gonna wait till I see.
Calculated. Calculated.
I'm dead.
Actually, no.
Yeah, I'm behind the
Bertha
pillar.
is the most readily accessible target.
Probably said.
Yeah, kill Bertha, please. Kill that bear.
That will be a 16 to hit.
Let me see what her AC.
Oh wait, hold on. Disadvantage. It's still 16.
Ah.
Armor class 15.
Tough.
Damn. All right.
Ow, my face. Ow, that hurt.
She will take 6 points of damage as
Okay.
he pulls up and throws a needle, plunging straight into Bertha's hide, and you can see a little bit of some of that sap dripping off of it.
Okay.
Presumably, it ripped it off and threw it at you. Okay, now that's their turn. Buell, you're up.
Let's see. Buell's gonna help out Valroy with a big boy right there.
He's dead. That one's been killed.
Yeah, it's I didn't. If you knock it over, it looks fucking weird. Well, it's
Okay.
not that bad.
Never mind.
It's flat on
I'm
one
gonna
side.
assume-
You can infer it's dead.
Yeah.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
assume that I can't reach the ones that are above us, or can I swing my hit one in the head? You know what I mean?
No, not with your 5 foot of reach.
No 5 reach. Okay. Buell is going to throw a hand axe at the closest needle blight, and then run back towards Bertha.
Okay.
So, let's see.
Yo,
Roll,
sling and sprint.
rolled a 21 to hit.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
6 5 plus 3 8.
Nice.
8 damage against that thing. All right. You throw another hand axe, another good square hit. Now both of these dudes have. You said 8 damage.
Oh yeah, they both have that. That's right.
So now they both have hand axes sticking square out of them.
And now I'm out of hand axes.
Now you're out of hand axes.
Where do you want to be? Do you want to be like next to Bertha, like past Bertha? You have plenty of movement.
I want to be next to Bertha, more towards that middle thing.
Middle. Okay.
The middle pillar.
So like right here.
A little bit closer to the middle one where I pulled that knife out.
Oh, okay, right here.
Yeah. Trying to kind of keeping it between me and the other blight that could be shooting at us.
I guess yeah. Nathan doesn't care about squares, so if you want to take some cover right there too, that'll give you some cover.
Yeah. I'd say that's like half.
Yeah.
Since it's above you.
Right there.
Perfect.
And that'll be
Nice.
it.
All right, so will that be your turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, Valroy, you're up.
Balroy is up. Let's go ahead and cook something up for my team here. I'm
Start
going
cooking,
to.
bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, "No one will remember you," and spit on the ground of blood. And I'm gonna go and do vicious mockery against this one right up here, and kind of
Okay.
the one that up on the back wall. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Please fail, fucker.
Wisdom saving throw
13. Beat.
of 16.
Shit.
That's a 16.
All right.
Unfortunately.
As the words kind of coalesce into this almost like dagger of energy that shoots out, it just kind of glances off, and I go, fuck. And I'm going to go ahead and back up. I'm actually going to just literally go dead center of the teammates here. I'm actually going to go ahead and go over here. Actually, I'm going to go like right here, like kind of squatting behind this, behind Bertha and this pillar, and kind of be like, kind of wiping blood off my face. It seems that they just keep coming. Is there any change to plan, or are we just gonna keep? What are you guys thinking?
I'll focus on the ones on the up on the ceiling.
All right. I'm gonna call out to Atriog. Say, do you have anything like any flasks of fire or anything helpful back there?
Do you go look at him?
I'm looking at him right here. I'm like in the hallway. Isn't he right here?
Yeah. He's a bit glazed over, just staring straight at the automaton.
Glazed.
Oi! Nothing. Oh, he's looking at the automaton. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm gonna be like, okay.
Oh, he's like controlling it.
I'm going to. Okay. Shoot well. Shoot straight. Hot. I'm gonna nod to you, and through my words, it's gonna coalesce into this kind of arcane, kind of grayish, kind of blue energy. It's gonna hit you almost like a little bit of a wall on your chest. I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration. Actually, can I only have one at a time, Nathan? Up, or can I do multiple? I think only a creature can have only just one, right? So I can do multiple.
I think each creature can have one, to my knowledge, but I haven't read the rules recently.
Okay, as a bonus action, you inspire a creature with theory. That creature gains one bardic inspiration. The creature can only have one at a time. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I can keep bestowing it, but only a creature can have one at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn a second bardic inspiration. You have a bardic inspiration, Hadhod.
Sweet.
And so does Buell.
And so does Beal still. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn there.
Okay.
Kind of half crouched to get cover because I'm.
That makes it Solomon's turn.
All right.
Mr.
So I'm
Solomon,
going to
please.
turn my attention. Pardon?
Nothing.
Oh. I'm going to turn my attention to the things on the ceiling, and I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at them.
Which one in particular?
The one closest to us.
Okay, so the one over in the close corner?
Yeah.
Right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Bro rips out the Eldritch Blaster.
He falls out the
Eldritch
gat.
All right, that's 14 plus 6 for a 20.
Alright, that hits.
Yo, don't forget you can add
And-
bardic inspiration to damage, Todd.
That's 7
Oh,
force
word.
damage.
7 force damage. Alright, you... Well, I guess if you want to describe it.
It's fairly cut and dry. I'm frantically looking around the room. I see something somewhat resembling life, and so I shoot at it.
Oh, is that the early discernment?
Alright.
He shoots me. He shoots me in the face.
Masses of roots in the wall wiggling around, It's like, okay, yeah, that's alive. I should shoot it.
There you go.
Alright. You loose this bolt of energy, striking it pretty low, where it's connected to the wall. And that part bursts open as it just disconnects from the wall and falls to the ground.
Nice.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
Just
Oh, yeah.
also kind of unraveling into a bit of a pile.
Is it dead?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Another one for the home team.
Well done. Well done. Well done.
One for the boys in blue.
Alright. Can you do anything else?
No. I end my turn.
Okay. That will make it the mound's turn. It's going to just barrel straight through the table, just knocking it to the side.
Hell yeah. Just shatters it. Oh, he just knocks it to the side. Alright.
Oh, I just.
Am I gonna get... I'm gonna be like, I'm taking cover, get my head splatter against this
Oh,
pillar.
shit, where was it? So it was about right here.
God, please. Okay.
Alright.
I figured as I'm like, oh no. I'm like, it's coming. Pew.
Okay. Alright, yeah, and he's slowly shambling, shifting. It almost doesn't look like it's even walking. It's kind of just like rolling over itself.
Like an
Just
octopus,
putting
kind of
more
like...
and more in front of it.
Creepy.
Yeah, kind of.
Gross.
Alright.
And then... Yeah, then this guy, he's gonna start walking an additional bit over towards y'all.
Boom. Papa?
And... that'll be their turn.
Alright, who's up?
So, back up to top of the round, the Construct.
Construct. Connie.
It's...
The con man.
It is going to see this last blight up here, and it's going to make its way, step over,
Oh, that's
and it's
right.
just gonna plunge its sword straight into it.
I forgot there's one over there, so good looking out.
Oh, I need my dice. That's gonna be another. Actually, no. It's gonna stay exactly where it was. It's gonna shoot flame at it.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm
Nice.
talking about.
Pulls back its sword, puts that back into its resting place, lifts up its other arm, and just releases another gout of arcane flame for a 19 to hit, so a
Ooh.
lot. And it is going to inflict
700 fire damage.
that'll be 14 points of damage.
Big.
Just burning this thing to a crisp.
Let's go.
It engulfs in flame and just kind of keeps burning cinders up there
Cooking.
Will's friend.
as it just kind of rides around as it's burning.
Nice.
And then it is going to turn around and walk.
Lumber.
It's going to lumber back on over towards the other mound.
Let's get it.
And that is its turn. Hadhod, you're up.
Alright. So I'm going to move. Going to move slightly to the side.
The
I'm going
rabbit
to
kills me
say-
every time.
I'm going to say, Valro, you might want to duck.
I slide
Yeah.
even farther down.
Yeah, I think
Alright,
you
so
can
I'm
usually shoot through people's face.
I'm going to send a crossbow bolt through his face
Nice.
at the mound.
And it's still got the hunter's mark.
Yeah. 11 plus 7.
Plus 7 is crazy.
That's an
11.
18 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay, now I will roll damage. I will roll its demise. It's a 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 2d6 because I'm going to use the Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. Big.
It's
9.
2d6? What do I want?
1d6 for
Oh,
Hunter's
yeah, yeah.
Mark, 1d6 for Bardic Inspiration. So that's 5 plus 9, 14 points of damage.
14 points. Alright, another similar effect with your hunter's mark. It rises, strikes, all that energy coalesces to that point, releasing another large spark.
And then almost in the same motion as you duck and I fire a crossbow bolt over you, Bertha will let out a roar and will jump over you and bound towards the mound.
Yo!
And
Easily
basically leap at it and like basically almost tackle it and roll an attack with claws.
Okay.
Thank you. 12 plus 6, 18.
18, another hit.
Another hit. Rolling for its demise. 10, 14 points of damage.
Another 14.
Dang.
Yeah. Bertha comes from the top rope, jumping down.
Watch out. Climbs the pillar. Smacks the elbow and then jumps off.
Yeah, with two large claws bearing down on it, just ripping parts of it off, just
Santa
Throwing him-
Claus
throwing
from
him
the
to the
top
side.
turnbuckle.
throwing it to the side,
Pulls out a steel chair.
reveling in
Oh,
the
yeah.
gore.
So they're just tearing it up.
Is it
It
dead?
seems like it's
No. not
Okay.
quite.
okay. Locked in combat. Okay.
Alright. Now this.
That'll be my turn.
Alright. With that, it is the Needle Blight's turn. Where is it? Here we go. Nope, not that one. So got you. It's also got you. I think it's gonna actually, yeah, it's gonna shoot at Bertha again.
Bro was the last one to be seen. He's like, yeah, I gonna shoot at. I'm like, oh no way.
It can barely see. It can barely see Buell. You're not in range. No one else is.
Yeah. Sorry, Bertha. Yeah, take the L.
Sorry, Bertha. Taking this
Enjoy
taking this
it.
Yo.
damage. Unless it just doesn't hit, which it does. That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that's 15. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
AC 15
All right, that's tough.
is
That's 7 damage.
okay.
Birth of the beast, baby.
Yeah.
Literal
Loose.
beast.
The vines loose another needle, and it plunges
Literal bees.
just behind her shoulder,
She lets out a roar.
and yeah, letting out a cacophonous roar in this echoey space.
Cacophonous roar.
And that will be Buell's turn.
Beals up to bat, baby.
Whenever he decides to.
Bubba Buell.
Buell.
Bubba
It's your
Buell.
turn.
Buell's gonna run up behind the mound.
All right, word.
All the way behind, as far
Okay.
as he can.
Yep, you got plenty of movement
Wall.
there.
He's gonna hit him in the back with a big old regular attack.
Big old
Big
reggie.
ol' regular-
All right.
big ol' bag.
Big old regular attack.
Get in there.
A 17 to hit.
17 to hit. That will hit.
Okay.
Damn, we be rolling kind of nice with it tonight, bro.
Serious, like y'all have just been hitting and hitting.
Yeah, we haven't really.
Roll damage with the bardic inspiration.
Let's go.
1 3.
All right.
Oh,
There's a 2
Ah.
5 6 plus 3, so 9 damage.
9.
that's
Oh
solid.
my lord.
Clap it. Clap it, dead.
So what's this weapon? Not the axe.
No, just my long sword. So I'm just hacking at the back.
All right. You make wide swing, cutting through a lot of it, and it's starting to gush out stuff. Starting to fall apart a little bit, but it's
Oh
still
no, it's still
together.
off.
barely.
Getting
Barely.
Nice
hey Cameron, are you using? What are you rolling for damage for the longsword?
D8.
Do you have something in your offhand?
No.
So the longsword's versatile. So if you use both hands, it counts as 1d10.
1d10.
Yeah, if you use
Yeah.
if you use two hands with it.
Yeah. So like if you don't have a shield or anything, you can roll 1d10 as your longsword.
I did not know that.
This guy just got learned.
This
He's got
dude.
extra knowledge, dude. His brain is bigger now.
When you
I'll use
wait.
that next time.
Yeah, just letting you know.
All
I'm
right.
pretty-
yeah,
I'm pretty
he's been
sure-
holding it one hand. Wait, I can hold it with two hands.
And wait, he said, wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's keep cooking along here.
Is that your turn, Buell? Oh yeah, it's getting pretty late.
It is getting pretty late, but we gotta wrap this up. Let's do it. Unless you start
Alright.
summoning more. If you start spawning more, I'm gonna be like, hold up.
So that'll be Valroy's turn.
Valroy's turn. All right. 30 feet, huh? I don't think it's gonna be what I need it to be. So, I'm gonna go ahead and cat has Todd's polymorphed.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and come over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and just longsword. I'm gonna get up and just like kind of running over and jump in the air and slash sideways at it while I'm in the midst of the air here. That is gonna be I think a 15 to hit. That's gonna be a 15 to hit. Yeah, 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh yeah, baby. It's gonna be good rolls. I mean 8 piercing damage from my longsword as I just stab
8
into the side of it.
All right, you walk up, find the right place, plunge into it.
No, I'm jumping.
And that. Oh, all right. You jump in, reckless abandon.
Yes, sir.
Plunge into it. That'll be the right spot. It like tenses and just loosens and everything comes apart.
Ha ha!
Yeah, it just falls into a pile similar to the other one.
He says, ha ha.
And then I'm gonna run back behind my pillar.
And with that, it'll fall apart, and you'll hear like a lot of like squeaking and like shifting from like within the walls.
Oh.
As like any of the extra roots, they begin to just like any sort of like color seems to like just be lost in them as it recedes back into the walls. The roots are still there, but like it just seems to like be draining all the life out of them.
Oh, like the light and kind of like life of it almost recedes out of everything.
Yeah, out of the roots.
What happens to the blights over there?
And the one still connected to the wall, that one just slumps over and just hangs back down again. But this guy's still up.
I yell out, "They're on the ropes! Let's finish this!" I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, Solomon, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna gently displace myself between Hadhod. Can I kind of like push him 5 feet to the side?
I'd say you can just shoot through him if you so choose, but yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Should he consent?
Do you consent?
Yeah.
Okay.
To you to
All
be
right.
moved through.
All right. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to shoot another Eldritch Blast because it's the only really effective thing I got.
All right.
So I said, "I'm a doctor.
No.
Time to pull the gat."
Now when he steps towards me, I just shove him.
What's up, man? What's up?
He just shoots you instead.
That's a 17 total.
17 hits.
All right. That's 1 force damage.
Oh,
Let's
this
fucking
big
go.
hitter. Big hitter
Yo.
on our team.
Money moves tonight, ladies and
Hey.
germs.
David points, or Solomon points to the outfield. He shoots it for 1 damage.
I like how we're slowly losing Buell into the darkness.
Oh yeah. There's no lights in your room?
He's just slowly fading out as the session goes longer and
Okay.
longer. He's
No, I
like,
do not.
Alright.
Go
Well, it is now the Blight's turn. It is going to shamble towards you, Solomon.
"Oh,
Uh-oh.
not our doctor."
Dr.
Wait, this guy's
Solomon.
level 1. Oh wait, this
Oh, no.
guy's dead.
Oh no.
This guy's dead.
You actually level 1. You actually level 1.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Come on.
Does a 15 hit?
Yeah, 15 hits.
We're gonna
Yo-oh.
witness the
Yo-oh.
doctor get splattered.
He's not a fighter. He doesn't know anything about this stuff. It's brand new to him.
He said I'm brand new. He's smeared on the ground.
Hi! He just got freaking pulped.
Hi, how are you? Okay. Oh my lord, you're lucky. That is 4 damage.
Yeah!
Oh, he takes it.
That's only half my health.
Oh, let's go.
You actually had 8.
That's awesome. Let's go. Let's go.
You know, he walks up, finds, like, pulls back some of his vines, showing, like, a spike protrusion, and just plunges it in. Like, it's like cutting through, like, the top bit of your shoulder right here.
No!
I'm like, oh,
No!
damn!
No!
Oh my god!
Put it in reverse, Terry!
And now it'll be the construct's turn.
Dude, do it to him.
And it's gonna lift its arm up again and blast it with another gout of flame.
It's like a concentrated kind of almost like shot. Like it's not like a flamethrower, right? It's like a concentrated hit, right?
Yeah, it almost looks like what a Melta would.
Oh, okay.
Nope. What is it? Melted
So it's
in?
Yeah,
shooting
just like a-
fuel
Yeah,
and a
that's what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like
Gotcha.
it's just a gout, almost like.
Nah, Nathan.
conventional
liquid flame.
flamethrower.
Nah, Nathan goes. Nah, actually, it's a coat. Nah, actually, see you
Oh
guys.
my-
Nathan said, "Yeah, actually, hold on."
Is actually you're cooked.
Damn, that damage sucks ass.
Some of you may
Alright.
die. A sacrifice I'm willing to make.
He kills our entire party. He doesn't want to have to pay us, so he just kills us.
Dude, damn, yeah.
Oh, jeez, guys, that sucks. You know, it's gonna have to end the session here.
He says no one can find out about this. No witnesses.
Yeah.
All right, who's up?
This flame smacks against it, only hitting a portion of it, some of it going wide, and just kind of burning out on the floor. And that will make it Hadhod's turn.
Had
Hard
hard with
turn.
his rabbit.
Oh yeah. So I'm going to. So I can't switch places with. Can I switch places with
You just
So the
people here?
what?
Can I switch places with
Solomon.
Solomon?
It would take a lot to physically move him, but my intention was not to make the daisies, whatever the plural is of those, taller than you. They're just tall as the model. I didn't mean for them to be taller than you.
Oh, okay.
They're only like a couple feet tall,
Gotcha.
so you could shoot over them if you want. Unless you do want to move Solomon, then you'll have to make an athletics check.
No, so I'll move him
Well, if
away. If I move him from
If
the
I
away
willingly fail,
I mean, he
Well,
still
if-
has to move you.
from. Well,
Okay.
I'm more talking about an opportunity attack from you.
If it's forced movement, it doesn't make opportunity attacks.
Bro,
Okay, well, seeing him just get like speared, I'm going to roll athletics to like attempt to like shove him out of the way and then attack this thing.
I'd say take more than just like a bonus action to move him.
bro, just shoot that thing in the face, bro. That's all you gotta do. I believe in you.
All right, well, next best plan.
I've got another
Around the
turn
corner.
between it.
Bertha comes around the corner.
Just burst this
burst it.
sucker.
Just
From the top rope again.
on the top rope with the steel chair.
Earth him.
Bird.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, he can't even
Got the
see Cameron
razor
anymore.
cage.
Bye, Cameron.
All right.
He's in the
All right,
void.
so Bertha's gonna attack.
Oh my god. Once we see Cameron, we know that.
Oh my.
Perfect, nat 20.
Oh.
Nat 20,
Let's go.
So you
Big
see
hits.
yourself. So yeah, you see yourself. Let me roll damage.
See your life flash before your eyes.
Crossbow from the hip.
So that's
No.
8. 8 plus
Bertha's elbow.
6. 8 plus 6. 14. 18 damage.
18
Oh my
damage.
goodness.
From Bertha?
Yeah.
Alright. As she turns to the last target in the room, she just tears into it, just ripping piece after piece off of it. And
Well, yeah,
it's
so
just
yeah,
in
so,
pieces all over the room now.
Solomon will basically get stabbed. He'd be like, "Oh!" And then as like it pulls this thing back, Bertha will just come in barreling from the side, just fucking smash him.
Hell yeah. Full feral.
And
Nice.
that is the last of the movement from any of the vines, as they all just kind of turn like a sullen gray.
I'm gonna start clapping. Let's go!
Bro, Valroy's the type of guy to say, "Oh me."
Hey, it was one tap, bro. Let's go.
See how I defeated the monster.
All right, we're about to hit 4 hours, Nathan.
Yeah.
Nicely done, though, guys. Hell
right.
yeah.
I think
Nice.
with to avoid having any sort of runaway narratives, then I think we'll end it here.
Nicely done. Hey, only had half. Actually, to be fair, I was 3/4 of my. Well, I was like just over half my health in one tap too. So, woo! Sheesh.
All right.
Nice, guys. We did it. We did it. All right. A little bit longer. That's
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Combat takes a little bit of time, but that's all right. All right.
Yeah.
Victory.
You know, like,
The home team.
Hell yeah.
all right. And so is that about it? So we want to end it here.
That's about it.
Am I level 2?
I'm good there.
I'll sign us out.
Real
Or
quick.
so- or so-
No, just real quick. One thing: we will not have a session next weekend because of scheduling stuff, but we
Yeah.
will be back the following week. That's all I gotta say.
Am I level
Alright.
2?
Oh, we can discuss that.
Okay.
He said,
All right. Well,
Finally.
thank you for joining us. This has been a very fun session. First time running combat. It went
Yeah.
surprisingly smoothly.
There you go.
Nice.
No TPK. Good job.
Yeah. I
Unless you
set
want-
this room up in like 30 minutes.
Oh, this man said we gotta
I
go
was-
to break.
Yeah, I was scrambling, but yeah,
Hell yeah.
solid.
it was very fun. See you guys in 2 weeks, I do believe.
Yup. All right,
That
peace
we shall
out.
pick up with Hay potentially.
Hey,
Have a good one.
Bye, boys.
see you later.
Bye bye.